Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, friends. Happy to see ya. Welcome to the Rare Wednesday stream. I said I was going to stream today, and gosh darn it, I'm streaming today. I was in the mood to do some more Stardew Expanded. After we played through a whole bunch of Sunbury Village yesterday, I was like, gosh darn it, I want to do more Expanded, because I like this modded content, experiencing mods of such high quality and renown. And I figured that, you know, returning to Stardew Expanded was the best way to experience more of that. Especially because we're so close to the end of the year here, and there's like still so much untapped potential in Stardew Expanded. I feel like the late game is really gonna like open up with possibilities. That's what it's feeling like right now. As for how far away we are from said late game, I have no idea, but but I'm happy to keep playing, finding out, expanding my candy empire, maybe making my farm more aesthetically pleasing. That is one of the things I maybe want to focus on today. I'm not sure. I feel like there's definitely room for expanding on my own aesthetics and ideas. I don't know. I have thoughts. We'll get into the game and figure all that out. How's everyone else doing though? How's everyone doing this wonderful Wednesday afternoon for me? Well, technically morning for me for... Oh, never mind. It just turned over to 12 p.m. exactly, so... May I ask a question? Yes, but you have to phrase it as a riddle. I'm waiting. Woolen feeding is commencing. I saw you're gonna be, like, ignoring me for, like, the first two, for the first, like, 2 hours of the stream, Woolen feet. That's okay. You know what? I reap what I sow. I can take what I dish out. It's fine. No? Alright, fine. Ask your question. You don't want to play my game? That's fine. That's fine. How are my off-stream projects coming along? Scattered, but making progress. I have, like, too many... I've got the ADHD brain thing, where it's like I have too many projects and I want to do all of them at once, and as a result I end up doing like none of them well or none of them at all. Because I get paralyzed thinking about like, well, maybe I should focus on this right now. No, I should really do this. Actually, I really need to prioritize this. And then it's like 11 p.m. and I'm like, I haven't done anything, and it's like, well, yes, there's always tomorrow. To that point, actually, today's probably gonna be a shorter stream because I think I want to split my time a little bit more on working on some of these projects, especially because I do have some ideas for the upcoming presentation for Fleeting Farm, and I know I need to prioritize that, and I need to do things there, but I also want to prioritize other things, and it's, like I said, I'm all over the place these days. So it'll probably be a bit of a shorter stream today, maybe like 3 hours as opposed to 4 or 5. Are you neurodivergent? No, I'm like the most neurotypical person you'll ever meet, probably. No, I can't. Sarcasm doesn't work well through the internet, does it? No, Oriental Moons, I am, I'm not officially ever... I've never been, like, diagnosed neurodivergent, with, like, ADHD or autism or anything like that, but I feel so much kinship and so much familiarity with people who do have some form of neurodivergence like that. Like, I see so much of myself in those perspectives and those anecdotes and everything that I feel like I must, and I've just never been diagnosed. But self-diagnosis is valid. It is true, but part of me is always like, you know, I kind of wish maybe I should go get a diagnosis or something, just so I can be like, I don't know, I feel like my brain would then have something more tangible to latch on to, because I don't have that kind of self-confidence to be like, well, I'm definitely on the spectrum somewhere, but I have the vibes. Got the neurodivergent vibes. Yeah, no, that's fair. Neurodivergent and happy with it. I don't want to be anybody but myself, so you know what? I'm happy with who I am right now. Ooh, this is a good song, man. I always love this song when it comes on. Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation. Who knew, man? Who knew Elf Bowling had such bangers? Anyway, we're gonna get into Expanded shortly here, but of course we gotta do our daily games. Pokedoku, Puffertle, and I'm gonna throw in a rare third game, just, you know, I like to mix things up every now and again, especially since I discovered the website that has, like, over 300 different daily games on it. I'm like, you know what, I gotta branch out a little bit more. The food one? No, today we're gonna do a little Metazua, which is the animal guessing one, which is pretty hard, but I really like it, actually. It tickles my brain in a specific way. Even though I've never taken, like, biology and I'm not really that good with, like, animal classifications, like, you know, families and species and clades and all that stuff. I don't know, just, it intrigues me. For right now, though, it's Pokedoku time. Kalos, Fire, Dual, and Evolved by... Dual type and Evolved by Level Up. Okay, get me over to Kalos here. There can't be that many more that I've never guessed at a Kalos, I don't think. Fire, Dual type, and Evolved by Level Up. So, Kalos starts here with Frogadier. Do I have any Fire types left to guess here? No. Do I have any Dual types? I do. In the form of, I guess, Pumpkaboo, actually, would probably be my best bet for a Dual type here. And then Evolved by Level Up would have to be Vivian. Or I guess you could go Clawitzer Evolved by Level Up. Although, Clawitzer... I don't remember how Clawitzer evolves, actually. I would imagine it's by Level Up, but I can't say with a high degree of authority. I know for a fact Vivian evolves by Level Up, so I think we go Pumpkaboo, Vivian, and then something else for our Fire type. Something I've already guessed before. Perhaps a little fellow like Litleo. Little knockoff Simba. Alright, Dual type from Kalos. We go Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo small. A small little boy. And by Level Up, Vivian. Send it. I guess I could have done Spupa as well now that I think about it, because it didn't have to be like Dual type Evolved by Level Up. I think my brain latched onto that a little bit. Fire Poison. The only one I ever think of is Salandit and Salazzle. Is there another new Fire Poison type? Thinking. No information. No, there is. Iron Moth. But I've already guessed Iron Moth, and I think I've also got the shiny of Iron Moth. Okay, so we go with Salazzle on this one. Maybe get a shiny Salazzle. Shiny Salazzle is really cool looking. It's like white and like blue, I think. I'm not sure. I know it's like it's white instead of black. It's like a very like striking difference. Dual Poison type and Poison Evolved by Level Up. Let me see if I can get some intel on that by looking at my Pokedex here. Let's see. Dual Poison type and Poison Evolved by Level Up. We're looking for Poison type pals. Poisonous creatures. I'm looking for Poison. Toxic. Nasty little fellas. Where are they at? Where are my Poison guys at? Toxicroak and Croagunk. Do they fit? We had Dual type and Evolved by Level Up. And they both fit the bill, I think. You're just Dual type, and I think you evolved by Level Up Toxicroak. So I'm going to go ahead and take my chance on that one. Croagunk. And evolved by Level Up Toxicroak. Not bad, not bad. Alright, Fire type Legendary. Most of the Legendaries at this point I've honestly already guessed. I'm fairly confident. So I'm just going to go and throw one out there. Let's go with, I'm feeling Reshiram today. Actually, hold on. Kyurem. Do I have all the Kyurem forms? I do have all the Kyurem forms. I'm pretty sure Kyurem White is Fire type, right? It's not Fire type. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a poser. I'm not a Gen 5 connoisseur. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Thunderous. I know I haven't guessed all these guys yet. Fumble Matrix. That is me. Evolved by Level Up Legendary. Not too many here. You can go Urshifu. You can go... Actually, Urshifu's not evolved by Level Up. It's evolved by, like, an item or something. But, we'll just go with Cosmoem, I guess. Easy. 54.6% of people guessed Cosmoem. That's kind of wild, to be honest with you. I got some new Pokedex entries. I did mess up my streak, unfortunately, but hey, you know what? It's slim pickings up here in the 1,000+ entries in your Pokedex tier. I've still got to have a decent number of Pokemon to guess, but we're getting up there. For sure. Alright. Next up, you know what? Throw me into Metazua before Puffurtle, because Puffurtle is always a good transition into Stardew, because it gets us more thinking in the Stardew brain space. So, Metazua, let's do it. If you've never seen this before, basically you click enter the zoo, and you just start typing animals, and it'll tell you the closest common ancestor or common relation, basically, between the animal that is the one you're supposed to guess and the animal that you have guessed. So we have 20 guesses here. I always start with raccoon because I am scared of what will happen if I don't. Okay. This most common ancestor is Lauraceatheria. Is a superorder of placental mammals that group together true insectivores, bats, carnivorans, pangolins. Okay. So it is a mammal of some sort, but it's not... I mean, there's probably more specifics that I'm not privy to. Like I said, I never took biology or anything like that. Odd-toed ungulates. That's like the elk and stuff, right? Elk and maybe... I'm feeling maybe like a giraffe on this one. Let's see if we get closer with an ungulate. We did get closer. Okay, we got a new category. Artiodactyl. Placental mammals belonging to the Artiodactyla. Typically, they're ungulates, which bear weight equally on 2 of their 5 toes. And then you got options here. Wait, how do killer whales fit in here? I thought ungulates were like these like hooved mammals like this. Why is there a killer whale? I'm gonna throw out... I'm just gonna... I mean, just use these as inspiration. Might as well. Give me camel. Dromedary. Wait, I just got it. Wait, that's just him. It's just him, man. All right, we got it in 3. That's pretty good. That's honestly super rare to get it that quickly. I usually take like a good amount of guesses to get this, if I get it, period. The dromedary, also known as the dromedary camel, Arabian camel, a one-humped camel, is a large camel of the genus Camelus with one hump on its back. There you go. Not bad, man. The answer was camel. New daily. It's a daily I've played a couple times before. I like to play it in my own time a lot of the time, but I don't always play it on stream. It's a fun one, though. It's a very fun one. Whale toes. They still have toes that haven't disappeared yet. Whales do? Or the killer whales, at least? That's crazy. Just vestigial toes? I guess vestigial remnants are, like, kind of all over the place when it comes to evolution. Alright. What is this fish? This fish is dancing. He's dancing, but he's not doing... I don't know. He's a fighter, but not... He's, like, kind of lazy at the same time. It's like he's, like, role-playing as a fighter. He's, like, trying to put up a show of being like, oh, you're never gonna catch me, you're never gonna catch me, but the end game is always to catch him, so he doesn't want to put up, like, too much of a fight, you know? So... I'm gonna say... That's a tough one, honestly. That's a tough one. I mean, we saw last time, I think last time it was like a Lingcod, and it was honestly like super easy compared to what a Lingcod should be, so it's not always exactly where your head's at. I'm gonna go catfish, though. Go catfish on this. For some reason, that was where my brain defaulted to. Very clearly, very wrong. No season overlap, no location overlap. Weather overlap, which means this is sun and rain. This is like an all-weather fish. Okay. Oceanic all-weather fish, potentially. Not available in spring or in fall. I don't remember if this catfish is available in summer or not. Winter. Maybe like a squid. Throw me a squid here. Squid guess. No squid games today. All right. No oceanic crossover is interesting. It is available in winter, but also other seasons. Potentially available in... It's a good question. It's not the river and it's not the ocean. Could be the lake, I guess. A lake fish available in winter and also other seasons, but not all seasons. My brain was going like salmon, but salmon's not even available in winter and it's also in the river, so that like it doesn't work on multiple levels. It's not a specialty fish of any kind because it's like a specific season, or it's a specific set of seasons. My brain's not working right today, man. I feel like I should be on top of this, but for some reason. Was it a sturgeon? I guess sturgeon fits the bill here, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it. Totally fits the... Okay, yeah, no. I just had to find the right data point in my brain. I had to be like, what's a fish that's available in winter but not available the other seasons? Sturgeon. I think I had it in my head that catfish was available in the summer for a minute, so that's why I wasn't thinking sturgeon at first. You got it in 3, 2? We finally got there, man. We finally got there. Hoorah. At any rate, that's our daily games. Time to move on to the main event. Let's play some Stardew Valley Expanded, shall we? I'm going to pause the stream playlist because we like to go in-game music on this one. Let's see how it goes. Trout, largemouth, bass, sturgeon. It was kind of a lazy sturgeon. That's also what I was thinking. It was, I was surprised at how lazy it was being. I need to update some of my mods, apparently. Well, I don't need to, but it says I can update 2 of my mods. Well, you don't tell me what to do. Smappy, you're not my mom. Although you are like the shepherd of all things here, because without Smappy, you can't play a lot of these mods, or any of these mods, really, so... I shouldn't be sassy towards Smappy, I don't think. Dude, I've missed Flip. It hasn't been... I guess it's been long enough. It's been like a good few weeks since our last expanded adventure. I may do more expanded later, like, as this week goes on here, because I'm kind of in that mood right now. Wait for it, wait for it. It takes a second to load in to the game sometimes. Here we go. Okay. Welcome on back, everybody, to Stardew Expanded. Sandal Farm, featuring your one, your only, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends. It's Flip. Welcome home. Oh my, I forgot. Oh, we got so many crab cakes, man. Wait, that's so good. I love having the speed buffs. Crab cakes. Okay, we need to get a present for Willy for the Feast of the Moonlight Jellies. No, that's not. That's the wrong thing. I'm conflating 2 different holidays. The Feast of the Winter Star. Where's my brain at today? I'm very scatterbrained, apparently. Flip and flop, baby. You know it. Flip looks like a holiday elf. He really does have that holiday elf vibe, doesn't he? So we have the Feast of the Winter Star tomorrow, then Clint's birthday, then Sophia's birthday. So a lot of different things to plan for gift-wise there. But I think we should be alright. Fortune teller, let's look here. Not a great day for Skull Caverns or anything like that. Where are we at as far as, like, everything? Bro, I can't. This is why I thought I had the snowman in Fleeting Farm. I have 2 of them. I have 2. Can I just send one across the way? Why do I have 2 here? I stole... The raccoons took one from Fleeting Farm and brought it over here. There's no other explanation that makes satisfactory sense to me. Why? Why are there 2 snowmen here, dude? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's quite amazing, to be honest with you. No blaming the raccoons? I mean, who else could I blame? Certainly not myself. You've scared off 12 crows. Good for you. Senseless accusations. I don't know. I just have a feeling if I looked at these snowmen long enough, I'd start to find little itty-bitty claw marks all over them, but I'll take responsibility this time. I probably just, like, didn't realize I hadn't bought one, or that I had bought... That's hilarious, though. The fact that I bought 2 here because I was so paranoid that I hadn't bought one, and then I didn't buy any in Fleeting Farm when it actually, like, mattered so much more. That's really funny. Okay. Spring is right around the corner. I feel like we should get a better setup here. Like, this would work fine, this whole little field here, but I feel like I want to do something more grandiose than this. So let's start again here. We got so much room to work with now that I'm looking at it, actually. There's so much room to work with. I feel like we can do some very fun, cute, cool stuff here. There's bound to be some good layouts. I don't want to, like... Here's the thing. I don't know if I want to, like, min-max sprinkler space. I kind of want to make, like, a different kind of design that looks more interesting than just, like, you know, your standard sprinkler grid. What type of farm is this? This is the, I think the Frontier Farm is what it's called. It is a specific, like, different mod that goes hand in hand with Stardew Expanded. Also, I want to check here. Okay, it is Candy Day as well. That's good to know. We got our birch water. Might as well grab all the sap here as well, because we probably... I mean, we go through sap quite quickly here. Grab all that. There are probably some things I could be spending... I could spend my money on. Like, I could, like, go for some other buildings and stuff. I'm not sure exactly what I want to spend my money on, but I think I'm better off saving for spring. I don't know, like, what seeds and all that I'm gonna get, but I feel like we should just save up for spring here. We've already got 30,000 in the bank. I think my barn is already not full of pigs, but we've got a good number of pigs, and I know I wanted the pigs because we're planning to add to our candy repertoire this little guy right here, this son of a gun, the chocolate truffle bar, which is pretty annoying to make, but it says it has a high sale price, which I'm very curious to see what that sale price actually is. I don't think we have any intel on that just yet, but I'm excited to find out. What's going on in here, by the way? Let's just double check. We do have some salal berries. Absolutely fantastic. They probably make some good, like, salal berry pie. Oh, you know, speaking of pies could go kind of hand in hand with our candy. Do we make, like, rhubarb pies? Do we have that recipe? I don't think I have the rhubarb pie recipe. I do have the pumpkin pie recipe. That's something. I was just thinking rhubarb pies because it's, like, rhubarb is nice and sweet. It grows in the spring. There's definitely options there. I need to tend to my chickens and stuff as well here, too. Need to make sure they're not languishing. My chickens and my dinos and my cows and goats, oh my. I'm pretty sure one of the things we're missing for the community center is actually, like, large goat milk. So I definitely need to make sure I'm paying attention to them. Do the mayonnaise thing here. The standard mayonnaise duties. I think I have more eggs set aside in here, right? I do. Do I have any, like, looms or anything for this wool? I feel like I've been so focused on, like, candy farming, I think, that I've fallen behind as far as, like, other goals. And I think I should start to become, like, more of a well-rounded farm. I don't mind having a specializing in candy. I think that's fun. But I do think that I should have, like, some other options as well. For now, I'm going to leave this wool in here, actually. Another thing about it, because it is... I don't think I have a loom. So I'll just let that stockpile and let it slowly nag at my brain until I make a loom or two. Gonna be half lurking. Enjoy your lurkdom. Make sure we keep all of our animals happy. I don't think I pet my coop animals, but now they're too far away and I'm lazy. I always forget. Butter is based on... The quality of butter is based on the quality of milk, not the size of the milk. So we always want to go for, like, the higher quality stuff and then just go for, like, small milk here. And then save the large milk for cheese presses whensoever we may make the cheese presses. Yo, wait, who got a horse? Image unknown. Congratulations. Welcome home, Cinnamon. Absolutely fantastic. Great way to start off the stream with some good horse luck. Put that on my rod there. Okay. I do also want to, like, move these fish ponds around. I have ideas. I have thoughts and ideas, and I don't know exactly how I want to execute on them, but I know I want to switch things up, especially as far as, like, my farming field goes here. I feel like we can do much better, and now is the time to set it up. Also, tool upgrades. You know what? I see that on my to-do list here. If Clint doesn't have a tool, which it doesn't look like he would based on my current tool loadout, then I should probably bring him some sort of tool here. Get some salal berries going here. Let me just ship the stuff that I can. Ship. All that. Let's do some salal berries in the dehydrators. I need to, like... I need to fix things up. I think maybe we start, like, investing in, like, sheds and stuff as well in the near future here. Sheds for, like, to house more preserves jars and just machines and stuff like that, I think would be a good idea. Right now, pop all these in here. Got a good supply of hazelnuts. I do remember that because we were making those for the truffle chocolate bars. We're growing. I think that's what we're growing in our greenhouse right now. Not our greenhouse, but Grandpa's shed. Okay, quick little candy making sesh here. It's 20 candy. 20 candy per day. Lovely. Easy $40,000 right there. The frogs in the fridge, that we put them to good use. Don't worry about that. Let's see. We have enough resources and money for an iridium tool upgrade. Should we go... I mean, I guess we have, like, all gold tools at this point, right? We got the gold pickaxe. We got... Yeah, so I guess it's... Unless we went for a trash can upgrade, which could be fun, but I feel like some of these other things are more pressing. So I'm feeling potentially... What would I go for iridium first? I mean, iridium pickaxe definitely seems to make the most sense here. If I'm going to do that, let me just fix these up. And I'll just need to be, like, specific. If I'm hoeing ground at all, then I need to be specific about where I'm hoeing. I am thinking about hoeing ground just to, like, set up my field here, but I guess we don't need to right away, because spring is still a good few days away. But let's go for an iridium pickaxe. Unless we have any objections, I think this is a smart idea to do here. Oh, we also have a quest going on, don't we? We have a couple quests. Fragments of the past. Gather 100 pieces of bone. Yeah, I should do this as well. Calico Desert Shortcut. We need to deliver 36 diamonds to Homie. Gold quality vegetables we could drop off at Pierre if I manage to grow one more. Which I think we were growing, like, beets in the Grandpa's shed, but we were growing them and just happened to like complete that quest as, like, a byproduct, right? Stardew Valley Expanded Perfection Randomizer after this farm? That would be such a monumental undertaking. I'd need to become much more familiar with Stardew Expanded to be able to tackle something like that, I think. Which basically just means I need to play it more, which I don't think anyone would be too upset about. I know I certainly wouldn't be. Alright. Upgrade me, Clint. Get me a 1 iridium pickaxe, please. It's a steep price, but it's worth the cost of doing business. That'd be a wonderful upgrade to have for the future, obviously. Okay. Let's head home and start figuring out how I want to do this. I've got a bunch of quality sprinklers here. Do I have the resources to make iridium sprinklers? That is a thought. I do have some resources to make some iridium sprinklers. Do I want to burn... Because an iridium sprinkler is gold, iridium, and battery packs. So I could make, I think, like 15 here if I committed all my resources to that. Is that worth it, do we think? You want expanded Sunberry Village? You know... I do want to add Sunberry Village, actually, also to this, but... I feel like I still want to get my bearings in Expanded itself. I like to showcase the mods in their own right before I start adding on stuff like that, but honestly, I feel like they go so well together that it would be a good seamless experience. Chat, what do you think? Iridium isn't terribly difficult. I guess at this point, it's not too difficult to come by, especially because we're going to have an iridium pickaxe. Like, we have the resources to get iridium pretty readily. But should we burn all of our... Like, 15 iridium sprinklers is a lot. That is a lot, but we have the space to make it work, right? Would I also want to use my quality sprinklers just to use them? It would be more aesthetically pleasing to just have the iridium sprinklers. We can make 10. 10, if we maximize the space on them, would be like 240 spots. I don't know if I want to maximize the space on them, though. My thinking is, like, I don't know. I kind of like the idea. I've done this before, where you build your plots of land around your scarecrow radius. Because the scarecrow radius, it has, like, a radius of, like, 8 in every direction. And I kind of like to... Like, my thought, I've done this before, and it's not optimal, but it looks cool when you do it, is, like, you put a scarecrow down, and then you separate the area with, like, pathways or something into, like, 4 quadrants. And then you build out those quadrants, and each quadrant could be like its own crop situation or something like that. I've done that before, and that's a lot of fun. But it's not optimal. It's not optimal, like, space-wise. You do definitely miss out on a lot of space. But I think that would be fun. Like the farm yesterday. Scarecrow on sprinkler when? Let's add that to the 1.7 wish list. I think Grandpa's shed fits 6 perfectly with no wasted space. 6 iridium sprinklers perfectly? That would be good to know. I think we still... I don't remember what our layout is like in Grandpa's shed right now. I think it's mostly quality sprinklers. No need to be optimal. We can have fun. That's what I'm thinking too. So let's have some fun. Let me go to the wiki here real quick. I want to make sure I have the idea set up appropriately here. Yeah, so it goes for like 8 in every direction. I'm looking at the Scarecrow page on the wiki. So basically, I'll show you what we'd want to do is we have our Scarecrow down, and then we build out, so we would have like 8 paths in each direction to separate it into quadrants, and then each of those quadrants would be shaped like this. And you could actually like kind of fit some of these quadrants together. Like, if we had, like, one scarecrow like this, and then one, like, down on each side, that actually, there's probably way too much space. That'd probably take up way too much space, but you could theoretically, like, slot them together, because, like, the corner here matches up with the corner here, so you could, like, wedge them together like puzzle pieces, you know what I'm saying? I've always wanted to do something like that. I just don't know if there's, like, enough space on the farm to do that, because that's, like, that's a big amount of room, but... We can try. We can look and we can see, and we can like map it out and figure out if we have the kind of space to work with there. Fun max, let's do it. I think. Remember, you can till grass in Expanded. That is true. I mean, we just have like a massive space to work with right here. Do I have that mod that lets you see the layout? Oh, see the layout of the scarecrows? There is a mod that lets you like show the radius of scarecrows. That would be a very useful one to have right now, to be honest with you. but no, I don't believe I have that mod. It also shows you the radius of sprinklers. That would be very nice, but we don't have that, so we're gonna have to make do with the next best thing, and that is custom pathways. What kind of pathways do we want to use, though? Is the question. We have a good amount of options here. Stone walkway floors are always a good classic one. Rustic plank, I always do like that as well. Wood floor, straw floor. Gravel. Gravel is icky. We don't like gravel, right? I think I don't like the sound when you walk on gravel. I've experimented with gravel in the past. I feel like it would be good for a certain aesthetic, but I don't know if it's the aesthetic that we want to go for right here and right now. You like stepping stones? Oh, these guys here? Crystal paths? I don't even have the crystal path recipes, to be honest with you. How much, like, wood and stuff do I have? I don't think I have a lot of wood, do I? Oh, I do, but I remember I want to save this up for, like, tappers and stuff, I think. I'm gonna go with some sort of stone pathway. Question is, which one? Stepping stone pathway could be kind of neat. Could be kind of good looking there. Let's grab like 100 of those and just play around for a minute here. So I think, let's see. Do we want to line it up with the door here? If I do, like, move you for right now. Like, if I start, like, right here. And, like, this would be, like, the top of the scarecrow's radius. Right about there. Is that good? Or do we want to go, like, down further so it's not too, like, pushed up against the house? And we have a little bit of... I think I'd go, like, one further down. That way I have a little bit of wiggle room to, like, make a pathway or something here. Play around with that a little bit more. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the scarecrow, or one of the scarecrows, will drop you down, you little raccoon rascal, right there. Boom. Beautiful. And then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So that's the outer range of the scarecrow's range. Or the outer limit of the scarecrow's range. Then I think it would be cool to do like a border around it. So you probably go one further out in each direction, and then let me look at the radius again. Then you go 4 up. Well, actually it would be like 5 up. And then 1 over, 1 over, 1 over. I think that would work. So it would be something like this. You go like 1 over, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go boom, 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 boom. Staircase pattern. It would be something like this. I kind of like how this is coming together, actually. 1, 2... Wait, this is... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then boom, boom. No, wait. No, that works. That works. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Just brushes up against the well, which is kind of nice. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then boom, boom. Do a little staircase stutter step action. 2, 3, 4, 5. That one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then staircase. Gonna need a little bit more pathway here. I think like 4 more, right? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this would be 1 scarecrow quadrant's worth. And then we could go... I mean, that's about all the space we have, actually. I guess we could expand a little further out here as well. Like, if I move these fish ponds somewhere else, we could probably do another section over here. But this is already a lot of space to play around with just 1 scarecrow, which is kind of fun. And then maybe we do like this main area here, and then we can do like little side plots off to either side that don't necessarily have to be the same shape. They don't have to necessarily follow the same guideline, but kind of slot in together nicely. Like, I feel like if we could go further down here. How would I want to do this, though? Souza, welcome on in. Good to see you. Maybe you could do 3 sections with 2 next to each other and then 1 on the bottom. Wait. 3 sections, 2 next to each other, and 1 on the bottom in between those 2. Kind of like they are in a triangle. 2 next to each other and 1 on the bottom between those 2. So, like, split this up into thirds, you think? Like that, like here? Instead of doing quadrants, do thirds. That actually could be an interesting idea. I do kind of like that idea. Although it would be weird with sprinklers. Wait, I should figure out how I want to do my sprinklers. Like, copy and paste it next to it. Okay, so, like, copy paste this whole thing over here. What is there enough room to copy paste it? Like, how many tiles would this be? Because it would have to be... This is what? Because, I mean, it was 8 out to here, then 9. So 18, 19 tiles, including the scarecrow spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there would be enough room there to fit another one side by side. I just have to move these fish ponds in order to actually fit it in properly, which isn't the end of the world. I don't really like where these fish ponds are to begin with. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I definitely don't think there's room for another one, like, down here. Well, maybe, actually. I don't know. Like, in here, maybe, potentially? Interesting thoughts, indeed. For right now, let's make some more stone pathways. Actually, you know what? For right now, let's figure out what the sprinkler situation is going to look like. Because how are we going to make the sprinklers work here? Let's see. If I make some iridium sprinklers... There's got to be a way to make this look, like, super neat and good, I feel like. Let me make some iridium sprinklers here. I'll make, like, at least 4, one for each of these quadrants. And let's just start by doing it, like, you know, right there. Because that would fit. That would go out to, like, here. It's going to be this, like, triangle part that's going to be a little tougher. Maybe we could do a little beehive area down there. Ooh, that'd be fun. That would be kind of nice. Honestly, we could do beehives around, like, some of these parts. Like, if we do, like, a quadrant that's, like, all flowers, then we could do, like, beehives around that. That would be a fun idea. Do one right here. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. Okay. 1, 2. I could put, like, another one. We could actually maybe get away with... Well, actually, hold on a second, because it'll make out to here. 1, 2. I put, like, another one right here. We could do, like, 8 iridium sprinklers, and that would cover a pretty broad section. That would cover most of it, to be honest with you. Let's do 4 more. Okay. I don't know if I love this idea just yet, but I feel like it's coming together. It's got potential for sure. Where would another... Can we make it work with just, like, one more iridium sprinkler in each quadrant? Because this goes out to here, then 1, 2. So if I do another one right here, and this goes up to here, then I think we're missing, like, this little... No, I mean, that would get... We're missing, like, one spot there if we do it like that. We're only gonna have enough iridium sprinklers for this one quadrant here now that I'm looking at it. Like that we have time to do this layout and think about it. It's so relaxing compared to Fleeting Farm. I know, like on Fleeting Farm, could you imagine like trying to do something like this? We'd have to like plan it out all ahead of time. We'd be stressing running around to get all the resources in time. It would be so much more hectic. Here we can take our time, and if we don't get it done like today, then that's okay. We just come back and finish it off tomorrow. It is a nice bit of relaxation compared to Fleeting Farm, that's for sure. Give me 4 more. 1, 2. So like right here, right along those edges. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. I've never found a sprinkler layout that I'm like super in love with before. I feel like I'm always on like an eternal quest in Stardew Valley to find my ideal sprinkler layout. Does anyone else feel the same way? Because like you can just do it where it's like just a grid and it's fine and it looks like it's like you get the maximum space out of your sprinklers and stuff. And especially if it's like on Ginger Island, you don't have to worry about fitting in scarecrows and stuff too. But I've never found like that. I feel like there's a sprinkler layout hiding under the surface, like it's like a mathematical problem to solve. And I just haven't found that, like, it factor. Just use more scarecrows. I know, but then it doesn't look as nice. It's so rigid sometimes. Like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so this misses this spot exactly right here. There's one spot. Every other spot, I believe, is covered by the iridium sprinklers like this. So we can just use a quality sprinkler on each of the corners like this, right? Or do I actually... you know what? I could probably... It's this spot here. If I do... What's the most aesthetically pleasing? Either way, it's going to be like... I guess right there is fine. Yeah. And then right there. And then right there. And right there. Okay. The symmetry is off the charts. The symmetry is absolutely, like, out of control here. I love that for us, but... Actually, no buts. I like this. I like this right now. This honestly goes kind of hard. It's not obviously the most space you can get out of these, but I kind of like it. And I think once it fills out with crops, it'll be nice. Let's just put down our other scarecrows, like, on these cardinal directions for right now. We can figure out what other things we want to do with them. How many more do I have here? I've got 4 more. You know, we could do them on the corners then. We could do, like... You two could go, like, down here. Boom, boom. And then you two, the cute little Greg couple, can go, like, there and, like, there. Okay. I like it. It looks like... It does kind of look like I'm making a crop circle to summon aliens to my farm. And for all you know, that is exactly what I'm doing, but I will forever deny it. Anyway, I think that's good. A couple? I mean, they do make a cute couple, right? Ooh. You get back in... Wait, where were you anyway, this cursed mannequin? I forgot we even had one of you, to be honest. Go hide in your corner. Good night, Flop. Alright. That's good enough for me. In before alien capsule event. Imagine that happens right here, right now. That would have been so fit. That would have been perfect, man. Santa! Everyone say hi to Santa. TY Santa. Oh my gosh. I feel like I haven't seen him in so long, because we don't normally, like, ship in Fleeting Farm, so you don't get that splash screen. Thank you, Santa. I didn't put any milk and cookies out, man. I should have, like, looked to see if I had milk or cookies to put out for mystery boxes. Oh, well. Feast of the Winter Star hath arrived. We need to get a present for Willy. Willy's pretty easy to get a present for, right? First and foremost, I should check and see if, like, my rabbits produced any, like, rabbit's feet or anything like that. Because if I get a quality rabbit's foot, then that would be far and away the best gift for, like, friendship points. Because I don't think I'm getting, like, a high-quality gift otherwise. But otherwise, we do still have options. You got, like, I think gold... Is a gold bar good for Willy? Gold and iridium? He's got so much stuff. Give him the chicken statue. That would be a great loved gift for me if I was in the game. Because it's such a freaking cute little chicken statue. I love it. But I don't think Willy would approve of it necessarily. Okay, I pop these in here for right now. Diamond. We gotta save up our diamonds, though, for Homie's quest here. We need it for the Calico Desert shortcut. 36 diamonds directly to the dwarf. Okay, let me grab some duck egg here and some of that. It feels almost like cheating to have a chest that's just, like, full of all these eggs, man. Compared to how we do it in Fleeting Farm. I mean, in Fleeting Farm, if we allowed auto grabbers, this is what it would be like. So, like, this just feels too much like cheating, man. Go catch him a sturgeon. Oh, you know what? It is winter. We could catch him a sturgeon. Wait, does he love sturgeon? Because that would be actually a good one, like, quality-wise here. Let's see. Sturgeon is... It is a loved gift for Willy. That's a good idea, Image Unknown. He does love pumpkin as well. I don't know if I have any quality pumpkins kicking around, but sturgeon is a bang-up idea. We've got the time. We've got a little bit of time before we actually need to get to the festival, so that should work out nicely, I think. Boom, boom, boom. You get some, like, cheese presses and stuff going here, and maybe even, like, more butter churns. You put your sprinkler layout in the stream discussion on Discord. Professional girl boy. Let me check that out. Let me see if you've got a good, satisfying-looking sprinkler layout for my brain. But first, let me do my due diligence here. Do I have enough fruit for the hydrators? I do, in the form of more salal berries. Boom, boom. Lovely. Do I have sturgeon kicking around? No, I don't have any sturgeon kicking around. What about pumpkins? I do have pumpkins kicking around, but just normal quality pumpkins. So that would not do the trick. Can also put my stone away here. Okay. Let me check out this layout in the Discord. Ooh. Sprinkler layout for your flowers. Yellow squares are bee houses, but could be fancy guess. Blue squares are whatever you want. Scarecrows for at least one of them. That's cute, actually. I like that. I like the way you've, like, laid it out, or like the way you've, like, designed this here. Hold on a second. Look at this. I like the flower layout. Wait, that's cute. What does it say? What's the purple part there? The purple part. I mean, so this is where all your sprinklers would be. Oh, that's an iridium sprinkler, and then, like, quality sprinklers on each of the, like, petals, quote unquote, right? Is that what that is? And then these would be bee houses, like you said, and then these are scarecrows on the outside. That's nice. That's a nice layout right there. I might toy with that one myself. Then you could, like, ooh, you could, like, decorate them, so you could actually, like, fit them together nicely too. Ooh, this does make my brain happy to look at. Something to consider for the future. For right now, we'll stick with our current sprinkler layout because we just put, like, time into it anyway. Time and resources. Are we color picking again? No, we're not on the blood orange train right now. How close is Flip to Mastery? Very. We're literally one combat level away from unlocking Mastery. So, I mean, to that end, I should probably go to like, kill some skeletons, get some bone and stuff there. That would help in that regard. I don't know how close we are to that combat level, but I do need to do that regardless. Okay, how many hearts do I have with Willy already? This is a good question. With Willy, I have 6 hearts, so we stand to gain quite a bit if we get a nice high-quality gift for him. Let's head up to the mountain, to the beautiful mountain lake of yonder. I'll check out my secret tunnel later once I have more time to spare. But for right now, grab this holly, the cursed holly. Man, I'm getting all these reminders of Fleeting Farm. The winter rare crows, the holly. It's all coming back to me, dude. I hike up to the summit pretty often, even in the winter. Oh, that reminds me, I should go to the summit to get forageables. I think we do that on Saturday, though, just to make sure we get the most bang for our buck. Good to see you, though, Susan. Join you sometime? I'd love to. That sounds like a lovely hiking opportunity. Okay, I get it. I get it. I haven't shipped holly in Fleeting Farm. You don't have to inundate me with 3 high-quality, beautiful hollies, man. What the heck? They're taunting me so much with these. Gotta send some off to the raccoons. Chat, do you think, if you're following Fleeting Farm, one in chat, if you think we'll get the holly from the raccoons prior to getting to winter, assuming we complete like one raccoon quest per week, as like, which is the maximum you could do. 2 if you think we won't. We got bubbles over there. I should go hit those up. It's like a 20% chance right now to get Holly from completing a raccoon quest. And we have 8 weeks until winter, so we have 8 quests to complete at a 20% chance. So we'd be pretty unlucky to not get the Holly with those odds, I think, right? It's not outside the realm of possibility. Obviously, anything can happen. 20% is still, like, on each individual roll, you're not expecting to get it. But across enough rolls, you would hope, right? It's only a silver quality sturgeon. That's the problem with these bubbles here, is that they're not in a good spot. So at least we have a sturgeon to give to Willy, but I wouldn't mind going for a higher quality sturgeon if I can swing it. So let's fish in somewhere, fishing zone that gives us a higher chance of getting a gold quality sturgeon. I doubt we're getting an iridium quality sturgeon, because the only way to do that would be to get a perfect catch, which is unlikely. But stranger things have happened. We have 6 hearts with Willy. Yeah, we checked that. What are we 1 or 2ing? Whether or not we get the Holly from the raccoons in Fleeting Farm before we get to winter and are able to just, like, forge the Holly. I'm definitely optimistic. I feel like it's, assuming I manage to keep up with the raccoon quests and none of them prove too difficult, like that they're going to be, like, too time-consuming to actually complete. I think we got it in the bag. But I also thought that about the snake vertebra, so, you know. Alright, that's probably the best we're getting as far as a gift for Willy goes here, so let's head down to the festival and get our socializing on. Turn on your social batteries, chat. We got to do some talking. Oh, baby. Ooh, it's got like a whole different... Well, a slightly different layout for Stardew Expanded here to accommodate all the other villagers. Yo, Claire! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I've missed you. My friends from Aerobics invited me to today's Winter Star Festival. I couldn't pass it up. I'm glad to see you showing up here. That's wonderful. Okay, we don't talk to Willy yet, obviously. Good afternoon to you, Marlon. Top of the morning. Still upset you didn't win the ice fishing competition? There's always next year. There's always next year. Morris is here. I gave Joja gift cards to anyone lucky enough to receive them. You just, like, threw them into random people's stockings or something like that? Why didn't I invite her? If I had been given the opportunity, I absolutely would have. Merry Winter Star, Mr. Flip, and to you, Gunther, and to you. I wonder if I should give them the gift now. Timing is everything. Wait, it's true. Wait, well, I'm the only one who's dressed up like an elf. I feel like I'm dressed up too much. Everyone's dressed up in their just, like, winter clothes, but I'm dressed up for, like, Christmas. I feel a little overdressed. But you know what? That's Flip's specialty. Merry Winter Star, dear, and to you. Isn't it wonderful how happy everyone is on a day such as this? It is nice. You know, the holiday season in real life, it gets pretty stressful. I'm not gonna lie. I find it pretty stressful, at least, but on the day of, when you're just there together with everyone, like, you know, enjoying each other's company, it is nice to just, you know, set your worries aside for even if just a moment and be like, you know what, we're here now, we're enjoying this all together, and we're all happy. Hopefully everyone gets to experience that in some capacity anyway. Opposite effect for how you feel about the flower dance. That's valid. He loved the gift I gave him. I knew he'd appreciate it. Did you give one to Andy here? Best part about today is the free food and drink. Don't care much about the gift given. Hey, you know what? At least you're honest about it. I'm curious, does Pierre have anything interesting or new at his stall here? He does not. He's got the classic, like, random stuff here that he always sells. And then some furniture as well, but nothing new to Expanded that I can see. Yo, have a good one there, Souza. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your shift. I hope it passes quickly and swimmingly for you. Keep going around doing our dues here. I'm skipping over to, like, the vanilla dialogue because we've seen it, like, so many times, but are there any other expanded villagers that are even here? Wait, where's Sophia? Feast for some stupid star? Bah humbug. Bro, where's Sophia? Surely she's around here somewhere. I would like a pair of stylish boots to match my stylish personality. Yo, I love listening to Gus go on about the candy canes, man. Oh, it's so good. The music here is always top notch. How does Concerned Ape manage to like evoke the exact right mood with every soundtrack he makes? I swear. Fern Island ring fruit. That sounds like a great flavor, to be honest with you. Okay, who else is hiding around? Oh, she's over here with Dusty. Yo, I love that. Wait, that's so cute. She gave a present to Dusty? Who's a good boy? You are. Did you get a present yet? Not yet, but I love that you're over here giving Dusty pets and presents. That's so cute. That's a really cute touch, man. Can I interact with Dusty at all? Nah, he's preoccupied right now. He's enjoying Sophia's attention too much. Anyone else kicking around that I'm not thinking of? Having a mask up and pretend that you're happy and enjoying the crowds? Yeah, I've been there too. I've met on that side of things just as well. That's always a very stressful time. But it always comes to an end at some point. That's the one thing you gotta remember. Is it's not forever. Eventually you'll get your time alone to decompress, and hopefully you'll get to enjoy that. So just keep looking forward to that. Alright. I believe we have interacted with everyone here. Oh, wait, I don't think I talked to Linus, actually. Linus, this isn't your normal spot either, is it? I join in, but I don't think I'm welcome. Come on, Linus, get over here. I would pull him out if he's being coy, man. He's welcome. He's welcome. The people love Linus. Give Willie his secret gift. Let's do it. Be careful not to pick the wrong thing here. Move your mouse with surgical precision. Pick yourself a gold quality sturgeon. Boom. There you go. A sturgeon, thanks. He loves it, man. He loves it. All right, who's giving me a gift here? Elliot? I like that. Do we have a chance for a tea set here? I don't know. I don't know if Elliot can give a tea set or not. I would love that. Elliot, buddy. I'm your secret gift giver this year. Here, open it. What do you got, buddy? You got a pink cake. Not a bad gift, honestly. If someone gave me a cake for Christmas, I'd be like, yo, Pog, I love cake. I could regift it to Haley as well if I really wanted to. Haley or Jas or somebody. But hey, man, I love a cake. I feel like edible gifts are underrated. I feel like, you know, you never get like something... Anytime I get something nice and sweet and special to eat at like Christmas, as just in my like stocking or something like that, I'm always so happy, man. I love food. But I think people think of it and it's like, well, giving food as a gift is like, you know, you enjoy it briefly, but when it's gone, then you can't enjoy it anymore. But during that time you're enjoying it, it's about the experience. Especially if it's like a food that you seldom get to actually eat. Perfect for a candy, man. That is true. It does have the little pink candies on top. And no clutter, that's true. No, like, excess, like, packaging or anything like that. Once you eat it, then like, you just gotta, like, clean some dishes, maybe. And you potentially get more of it later. That's true. If it's, like, something new, you can maybe even get, like, the recipe for it. So many upsides to food. To food as a concept and as gifts. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and ship all this noise. We'll keep the pink cake around for right now. Couldn't hurt. Yo, I've already got an extra pink cake in here, actually. Probably from a slime. Alright. Not bad, man. Not a bad little holiday feast and adventure. I'm here for it. You're the guy who would only give out edible gifts, most often homemade. Last Christmas, everyone got huge jars of spiced dried apples. Early gamer. I wish... that sounds amazing. Keep on doing that, because we need more of that in our lives. I don't need, like, some random material good, like something that that's just gonna collect dust because I'm gonna use it once and never again. Give me food, man, that I can experience one time and have the memory of, or have leftovers, or any number of things. We've already gone over that. Made nougat one year for Christmas presents. Yummy but very sticky. That sounds great. Just like nougat on its own. Nougat is always one of those things I hear about, and I'm like, I don't really know what it is, but I know it's in things, and like it's usually in like a chocolate bar of some kind. And I like those chocolate bars. I don't know what nougat like specifically is made of though. Or is it like its own thing? Like nougat is just nougat. Yo, Willie, thank you. Fish stew recipe, absolutely fantastic. I want to make fish stew. Well, that's a coincidence. Gus, have you considered talking to Willie about this? He literally just sent me this recipe. He wants to make an albacore. You need an albacore, not according to Willie. That's not in the recipe. I'm pretty confident about that. That's really funny timing, actually, to get that recipe. All right, gotta refill these down here. I need to get more kegs and stuff going. And more tappers. I need a whole bunch more, like, stuff that I should be focusing on. I just don't know where to put my focus exactly right now. Well, right now, my focus should be on going to get my pickaxe from Clint and giving Clint a gift, because today is also Clint's birthday. So it's a double whammy of needing to hit up Clint here. He wants an albacore stew specifically for some reason. I don't think I've ever tried albacore like in real life. It's probably good. I mean, I like most fish. I can't imagine what a fish could taste like that would make me not like it too much. Unless it's just like a fish that tastes like tomatoes or something. Which, you know, we live in a vast and exotic world. Who knows? Is an albacore a kind of tuna? I mean, I love tuna. So unless it tastes dramatically different from your normal tuna, well, what even is a normal tuna? What's like the default tuna? Is it albacore? In which case, I guess I'll just like shut up because I probably had albacore. We don't have any duck eggs or anything, so just do this. It's sushi grade tuna, so it's the good stuff. Albacore is like the nice high quality stuff. Yummy. Yeah, the yummiest tomatoes for your birthday? That's an oxymoron. You can't possibly have a yummy tomato because tomatoes taste bad. To me. But like, come on. Okay, all these are actually tapped. I forgot I did actually like a lot of tapper work last stream, I think, or last time on Stardew Expanded. I could do more in the way of mushroom logs. Now that I'm looking at it, we could fit some more in here for sure. Assuming I have the moss and the hardwood to make it work. Gold star holly for Clint? What kind of a monster, Chozo? What the heck? I'm growing melons over there. Were melons for the pink cake? I don't remember. I think we did want to expand our candy possibilities, and maybe pink cake was one of those things we wanted to expand into. For real, though, what gift do we want to give to Clint on his birthday here? What is a good gift for Clint? Let me refresh on Clint's gifts here. Clint loves all sorts of gemstones, obviously. Gold, iridium bar, omni geode, artichoke dip. There's nothing like that with like a quality star that we could get for him. So I think it's probably just gonna be like a gemstone or an omni geode of some sort, I think. Give him coal? We got so many Clint haters in here. Which I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the trendy thing to do, but you know what? I think I think we need to give Clint more of a chance. Especially in Expanded. Who knows? Maybe Expanded has more hard events for Clint that expands on his story and gives him some of the well-needed, much-needed character depth that he is kind of lacking in vanilla. Boom, boom. I did want to give out gifts to... I wanted to give Morris more gifts so I can get more of Morris's heart events as well, right? We're only at 5 hearts with Morris, so I should give him more, like, money bags and stuff. Money. Very much a practical gift in Clint's case. Giving him coal. You know what? I guess, you know, if anyone was gonna like coal in this game, I guess it would be the blacksmith. But that's like going to, like, I'm trying to think of a good example of that. A good example. That's like going to a butcher and for their birthday you give them like a knife. Like a new butcher's knife or something like that. It's like, yeah, they'll probably get some good use out of it, but maybe they don't want to think about their job on their birthday. Necessarily. Maybe they want something that's a little more personalized to them. Okay, I can put this away in my fridge here. For Clint, we can just go with, like, any of these gemstones, basically. Just give me an amethyst here. Should do nicely. Maybe Clint is purposely trying to get on Santa's naughty list so he gets more coal. Wait, free coal by getting on Santa's naughty list? That's actually kind of a genius move. Blacksmiths everywhere hate him. Well, actually, Santas everywhere hate him, I guess. Okay, gift for Clint, gift for Morris. I do need to go to the traveling cart today as well. What are we missing? What can I get at the traveling cart that'd be good for, like, the, good for this here? Oh, I've got wool now, so I can complete the animal bundle. That's what I was waiting for. Wool or large goat milk. Okay, we have wool from the rabbits. I actually think we also have large goat milk, maybe, in the auto grabber. Tiger trout we did catch already, right? Right? We did, okay. We got that, we got the maki roll, we got the duck feather. So I should grab some wool and set that aside real quick. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Because we're very close to completing the community center on several different fronts. I do think we still need red cabbage though, don't we? And that might be the thing that's screwing me up. We'll have the truffle, not necessarily tomorrow, but within the next season here. Rabbit's what we have. Wine, I should set aside, because I haven't set that aside yet, but it's easy enough. Oak resin, also easy enough. Duck feather and red cabbage. That red cabbage, man. That red cabbage. I've never really known the pain of the red cabbage grind before. I feel like I've always, like, heard people say, like, you know, the red cabbage is so annoying, so you have to, like, wait till year 2 or get lucky at the traveling cart, or select that option that's, like, you know, guaranteed from the traveling cart, but then you have to, like, show up at the right time to get it from the traveling cart, and it's, like, a whole thing. We'll check the traveling cart today. I don't think I checked that box that's, like, guarantee year 1 completable, so I don't think we're, like, guaranteed a red cabbage at any point here, but I will still check. We're missing the wine as well. Actually, do I have any oak resin that I've set aside? Probably not, because I would turn it all into kegs and stuff, most likely. Well, maybe not all into kegs, but... I could also go to Skull Cavern, that's true. Skull Cavern is probably the quickest way for... or the most reliable way for me to get a, to get red cabbage seeds, because they can drop from several of the monsters there. It's a rare drop, but it's not, like, obscenely rare. What was I looking for here? I wanted to get some, like, fruit and stuff to... Well, hold on. We can do mushrooms in the dehydrators here. I've got some chanterelles. I don't have, like, enough of any mushroom in an exact quantity to fill up the other dehydrator. That's okay, that's okay. We can do dried hot peppers, sure. We can do, in the preserves jars, we can do some sweet potatoes. And then in the keg, I do want to get some wine just for the for the community center. So you know what? Pop this in here. Boom. I just gotta remember that it is for the community center now. There we go. And then dehydrators. Use up all those. Lovely stuff. Yeah, brute forces from the serpents. The serpents aren't the only ones that drop it in Skull Cavern anymore, right? Isn't there like isn't there a chance to drop it from like purple slimes and stuff now too, or like iridium bats or something like that? I swear there's another monster that drops red cabbage seeds these days. I don't think it's just the serpents. I think mummies? Mummies might be right. Clint, first and foremost, priorities. Let's get our iridium pickaxe back. Let's freaking go. That'll be huge for our Skull Cavern adventures. Not that we're going to go today, but maybe tomorrow. I could see us going like tomorrow, or depending on when our next daily luck, our next good daily luck day is. And happy birthday to you. Don't usually get birthday gifts. This actually means a lot. You're welcome. What are we up to with you? 7 hearts off the back of that. Pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking sweet. Pickaxe is honestly what I was headed there for. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. Should I go for another tool upgrade here? I do have the money for it, actually. Actually, I don't know if how much iridium do I have left now that I think about it? Because I did spend a lot on iridium sprinklers. Ever slip and fall in front of anyone and get in the winter and get laughed at? No, me neither. It's okay, Morris. You can be vulnerable with me. We're at 6 hearts maybe now? That's 6 hearts. Wait, do we have a 6 heart event with Morris? What if I leave and come back? Nope. How you doing, Claire? Have any plans for the weekend? Maybe with you, if you want. Oh, I see. Wait, is that a yes or a no? I need to bring her a gift, man. I haven't given her a gift in a while here. Yo, if spring is right around the corner... Wait, spring is around the corner, and with spring comes rain. And with rain comes Mermaid's Pendant. Ooh, oh, I'm so excited for that, man. That's gonna be so fun. Imagine that response. Oh, I see. Well, I gotta get back to work. Goodbye. Morris does have a very early spring birthday. Isn't his birthday like spring 2nd or something like that? It's like super early. Okay. Let me go home here. Let me check and see. So much freaking holly, man. I want to check the traveling cart. And I also wanted to check how much iridium I have left. And I also did want to check my secret tunnel here. Secret tunnel. Ooh, more diamonds. That's good. Every diamond counts towards our homie quest here, so happy to see that. Dude, the iridium pickaxe is so good. Even without the Swift enchantment, I'm still feeling pretty good about that. It's the equivalent of okay, lowercase okay. Ooh. I feel that you know what, you got me. That is the equivalent of lowercase okay. That hurts just as bad. All right, leave the ore in here. I do need to bring ore to the mines, but we can stockpile it here for right now. I've only got 3 iridium bars left, so not enough for a tool upgrade here. I should also... How much time do we have left on Fragments of the Past here? I should prioritize that, probably. So let's check the traveling cart real quick. And then we will go to the mines, I think, and just farm up some skeletons. Still no raccoons, huh? I think you have to unlock the greenhouse in order to get the raccoons to show up, I believe, so we still need to wait on that. Oh, we got wine right here. We could actually just buy this and get that for the community center, but there's no rush, so I guess not really that important. Wizard couch? I know the wizard couch you can just get from, like, the furniture catalog at some point, but anytime I see it, man, I'm just like, I love that freaking couch. I kind of want it, I'm not gonna lie. $1,000 wizard couch? You know what? I deserve it. We've earned it. Freaking wizard couch. Honestly, it is cheaper than when I've normally gotten in the past. I do think, like, in the past I bought it at Robin for like 5,000 or something. So this is kind of a bargain here. The nostalgia wizard couch. Where am I going to put it, though, is the question. I guess I can flip it around and put it, like, over here. Ooh, nice. It doesn't quite blend with the furniture here, but that's where I would probably put it anyway. Well, I'd probably put it in front of the TV if I had a spot for that. I feel like in every playthrough I end up having, like, a room with a wizard couch in it. It's, like, my favorite couch, and I'm not going to be bullied out of saying it's not. Alright, let's go farm some skeletons here. Chat, I'm feeling kind of loopy today. I don't know if it's coming across in, like, my commentary or anything like that, but I'm feeling, like, loopy and whimsical and weird today. I don't know. There's something, like... I don't want to say it's off in the vibes, because off has, like, negative connotations, and that's not necessarily what I'm getting at. I just feel, like, different today. I can't exactly explain why. Yeah, I wouldn't classify it as a good or bad feeling. I'm going to go back and get that ore. I just remembered that I left in the chest as well. It's Flip. He brings it out of you. Honestly, that might be... You might not be far off. I feel like it's just like a certain vibe I get when playing Stardew Expanded. And they can't quite pinpoint it. I think some element of it is being a little bit overwhelmed by all the potential options and different ways I'm being pulled in Stardew Expanded. I've talked on this before, but one of the reasons I like to play in like a challenge run capacity is that having like the restrictions of fleeting farm or price of perfection or whatever the case may be help keep me focused on what I need to be doing or what I can do within the confines of like the goals and restrictions that I need to focus on right now. That's why the randomizer was such like a good one for me and made me like enter like such a flow state when playing the game, is because like I literally can't do anything but focus on the one goal that I'm working towards, or at least I mean I shouldn't be doing anything. You can always get sidetracked a little bit, but when there's like no rules, it's just like free form and just like, you know, play the game however you want. There's so many things that you could be doing. I want to do all of them. And because I have no restrictions, I'm like, well, where should I put my priorities? And it's harder for me to focus that way. So I think I get overwhelmed more easily when playing like Stardew Expanded or even just playing Stardew Vanilla without any restrictions. That's why I love challenge runs so much. If you ever wanted a look into my psychology, I guess, as to why I enjoy that stuff so much. Argon, I'm neurotypical Matrix. I mean, I would say I've never said that, but I literally did say that at the start of the stream, even if it was in jest. So you know what? Caught, you got me. How many bone fragments do I need still? I have a bunch at home already, but I obviously need to collect 92 more still, apparently. Do I have a burglar's ring on? I do, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Started sunberries today, and it feels so wrong to use chests to keep stuff overnight. Have I infected some of you with the fleeting farm bug, where chests feel wrong? They have their time and their place for sure, but like even like I don't know, even now when I like go and like play in a way that's not fleeting farm oriented, like I am right now, it does feel a little. Maybe that's part of what the weird vibe is today, is like I'm just not used to playing so much with chests. I'm like, how do people play with this many chests, man? Like, well, actually, people play with like a lot more chests than what I have right now. I've got like 4 chests at home, and they're not even like full of stuff. Oftentimes, people have a problem with not having enough chests. Meanwhile, I'm like, I just want one chest that has, like, a few things in it, maybe. Takes some getting used to normal again. You play with as many chests as you physically can. I'm just not that kind of gamer. I don't think there's anything intrinsically right or wrong with that, except, you know, the fact that a lot of games are literally balanced around the idea of like having chests. Like chests are such an integral component, or some kind of chest facsimile, like an inventory system of some kind like that, is so integral to so many different games that to avoid it, it's like, it becomes like almost impossible to play a lot of games. So you really just need to buckle on down. But I don't know. Maybe I'm the only member of the anti-chest movement, man, but I am a stalwart and proud member of the anti-chest movement. I'll use them if I have to, or if it's reasonably convenient, but if I can avoid it, I kind of like playing with that, like, Iron Man style. I'm becoming more and more inclined. One of these days, I'm going to start, like, an Ultimate Iron Man RuneScape playthrough or something like that, just, like, in my own time. I've never tried the Ultimate Iron Man game mode, but it literally caters to exactly what I'm saying, where you've got, like, 28 inventory slots, no access to your bank, you just got to make do with those 28 slots, and you know what? It's always sounded more overwhelming in RuneScape for some reason, but the more I play, like, Fleeting Farm and stuff, the more I realize just how much I like that play style. I wonder if there are more games that have, like, modes and stuff like that, Iron Man style modes. That could be fun to look at. They probably are out there. I just have to find them. I'm getting pretty lucky with these skeletons today. Normally you can't rely too much on getting skeletons this quickly. Fleeting Flip. Fleeting Farm Expanded style. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about Stardew Valley, about doing Stardew Valley challenges, chat, is that once I run out of challenge ideas, which I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. I've still got so many different ideas, some of which I'm working on in the background, some of which I am, some of which are just like thoughts and sprinkles of ideas in my mind's eye. But the beautiful thing about it is if I ever do run out of ideas, then I just play like a modded version of that idea. Fleeting Farm and Expanded, or Price of Perfection and Expanded, or something like that. Granted, that does involve a lot more research and becoming like very well acquainted with a mod rather than just like the vanilla game, but if that ever comes to it, I mean, we've got content for years at that rate. Many years. Have I tried a tile challenge? I've seen the Tile Man mod, and I'm very well acquainted with Settled's Tile Man series in RuneScape. If you don't know what that is, by the way, in Stardew at least, it's there's like a mod where it's like every tile in the game you have to pay to unlock. I've looked into that. I struggle to find. Like, I don't know, it seems like it would be just more tedious than anything. I don't know. Maybe I need to, like, experience it for myself. I just don't feel like it translates well to a Stardew playthrough. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just haven't given it the time of day. Not to say that like, I mean, I say that is probably tedious, and that's probably true to an extent, but look at how many of the challenges that I've done in the past that have tedious elements to them, or that are just, like, tedious challenges, monotonous challenges outright. Probably wouldn't be much of a problem. In fact, it might be my bread and butter, and maybe I should just lean into it more. I mean, I'm thinking about one particular challenge that I've been working on in the background for like a good while right now, and I'm like, you know what? That's kind of rich saying that a challenge is tedious when I'm doing something that silly. That I haven't really shared it with anybody. I haven't even like really hinted at what it is, but there's one that I've been working on, and it's like, my God. If you think you've seen a tedious challenge before, chat, then, I mean, when that one comes out, I'm just gonna make it like its own video or something. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. It's probably not gonna be for like a long while. But if you think that any of my previous challenges have been tedious, you haven't seen anything yet. I'm gonna tell you, you're not ready for it, because I thought about this challenge several times over the past years I've been doing Stardew challenges. Ooh, Monster Slayer goal complete, nice. Over all the time I've been doing Stardew challenges, this one idea has been broiling in the back of my brain for a while, and I've always thought about it, and for a long time I thought, like, no, that's too tedious, that's too boring, that's going to take too long, it's not interesting. And then one day I just decided to bite the bullet, and I'm glad I did, because I think it's going to make for like a good challenge video when it does eventually come out. But it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a very, very, very long time. Hint? Can I give a hint for the challenge without, like, spoiling it outright? I'm wondering. Wasn't even hinted at in the State of the Channel video. No, I hadn't started working on it by that point. I'd thought about it. Like I said, I've thought about it numerous times and always, like, abandoned the idea because I always thought it would be just, like, a step too far. No hints. One, if you want a hint. Two, if you don't want a hint. And you just like to be kept in the dark until however long from now it eventually just comes out and you're like, what the heck? I'll try and think up a hint. People do want hints by the looks of it. Am I going to be streaming tomorrow? Probably. But no promises. I know that probably doesn't help you as far as, like, scheduling goes. Okay. Hint. I want to keep it vague. The number of trees I will have to chop down throughout the course of this challenge is likely a 5-digit number of trees. That's as much as I'm willing to give you. And if I get, and here I'll go a little step further. If I'm not lucky, it could go to 6-digit numbers of trees, but I don't think that'll be the case. But you know, you never know. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. It's luck related. There are elements of luck, but I mean, there's so many different elements of luck in Stardew Valley that it's hard to avoid it in any challenge run you're doing, right? Lumberjack challenge. I will also say the trees are really only one element of the challenge. There's a lot more to the challenge than that, but that is one of the bigger, more daunting elements for sure. How many trees can I chop in Stardew Valley before I get carpal tunnel? I mean, if I was doing animation canceling, then I'd be getting carpal tunnel that much quicker. Oops, I just spoiled I'm not using animation canceling for it. And I will say, I thought, given the amount of trees I'm going to have to chop for this challenge, I've definitely thought about incorporating animation canceling to make it go faster. But there's a reason I'm not doing animation canceling, and it's not just to, like, save myself the wrist strain that it would cause. Consider that vague hint number 2. There's a reason I don't want to do animation canceling, but that's not even a hint that you have enough context to really conceptualize, I don't think. You'll find out one day, don't worry about it. I love dropping little hints like that, because I don't think anyone's ever going to guess it, but that's the kind of tedium that we're talking about with that challenge. On a serious note, make sure you have an ergonomic setup. Don't worry, I got my ergonomics set up nicely. Challenge was developed before 1.6. I mean, you guys got me talking now, because I see that and I'm like, there's something I could say. The challenge was conceptualized before 1.6, and 1.6 has made it dramatically harder. But probably also more interesting, which is maybe the ultimate reason that I'm actually going through with it. He may end up spoiling it. I may end up spoiling it, you're not wrong. I don't need all these freaking bone swords, man. I guess I can just store the bone swords, because I can always, like, go to the Adventurers Guild and sell a whole bunch once I'm out of space here. Alright, I'm not talking about it anymore. We're not going to spoil it. We're not going to spoil it. Feel free to speculate, but I will not give you any more hints. I might like bring something up and be like, "Ooh, that's an interesting idea," but I'm not going to say anything. Okay, let's go home right now. Do I need to bring anything else with me? I guess I bring my tools, yeah. All right, tomorrow is Sophia's birthday. We know at least like 1 or 2 things that Sophia loves. We're at 4 hearts with Sophia right now. She loves fairy stone and she loves vegan cones. Do I have any fairy stones kicking around? You like spoilers for this kind of thing? It may eventually get to the point with this challenge where I just have to spoil it because I'll be playing it so much. Like I need to play it more than I have been, to be honest with you. Like, I need to put more time into it, because if I don't put enough time into it, on, like, the chances that I do have time to put into it, it's just going to take, like, so absurdly long. It's already going to take long enough, even if I were to, like, commit, like, more time than I reasonably should to completing that challenge, but... How's the Fleeting Farm video going? I actually have... thoughts about Fleeting Farm. I feel like I should talk about this, because I've been thinking about this, and I wouldn't mind getting some input on it. For Fleeting Farm, obviously I've been putting off the like 2nd episode of Fleeting Farm for a long time. I think I'm just bad at doing episodic series like that. For a long time, that's what I did on my channel. I did, like, Let's Plays and stuff, but those were all very, like, lightly edited. Those are basically streams. Those were basically streams just chopped up into, like, 10-minute videos. So part of me is like, what if I just, instead of doing, like, an episodic series like that, like it's set up like that, what if I do... I'm thinking of maybe, like, doing 3... bigger Fleeting Farm videos. The first Fleeting Farm video would be from the start of the challenge up through the community center, and then like community center to perfection, and then perfection through like Project Mega Mall. I feel like that might be more my speed. Like, I thought about structuring it like that, and I was like, you know what? That sounds like something that I could sink my teeth into a bit more. What about episode 1? I'd probably just have to like recontextualize episode 1. I'd probably like like say something in the video like, hey, I put out this episode so you can watch this if you want, but I'll still go over the stuff anyway. But you like the sounds of it? I think it would be better. And then like once all 3 of those are out, then I could like stitch them together as like a big mega video movie thing. Episode 1 is the teaser extended trailer. That works too. Is there an AI that you can feed Fleeting Farm VODs into and it would spit out a decent length, lightly edited video? Savon, there probably is. And honestly, it wouldn't be a bad tool to, like, get started. I wouldn't just, like... Here's the thing. I am very much of the mindset that AI is a tool that you can use in the creative process to help you, but it shouldn't be your end game. Right? If there was a tool like that, I would be like, okay, let me put it in here to maybe like get me like a basic structure that I can then work with and make my own. That would be my thought. I wouldn't just like put it into an AI editing software and be like, all right, wipe my hands together and it's done. But if I need like inspiration or something like that, then that could help. The problem with that too, though, is like if I were to just like feed the Fleeting Farm VODs into it, normally I want to do like obviously like a voiceover to like explain things, and an AI wouldn't have access to that, so I'd still have to like, you know, have like the script written out and then do the commentary. So I mean I would have so much of the work done, but AI could definitely help in that regard. It sounds to me like you need to create lightly edited videos, but you struggle to stop at light editing. Honestly, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think if I wanted to put videos out with any regular frequency, I would need to do more lightly edited videos, but I just can't hold myself back. I just physically can't, because I get like ideas in my mind for editing, and then I have to do them. But honestly, that's not like the worst thing in the world. Like, I just think maybe I just have to like switch my mindset into being like, do I need to get videos out frequently, or do I just want to like put my time into it and get the video out when I want to get it out? I don't know. There's so many different factors. This is probably not the place to talk about. Well, maybe this is the place to talk about it. I don't know. What else are we talking about? But you don't watch the episodes at all. You're here for the streams and VODs, but you get that it can be too much content for some people. That's the thing. Different people consume content in different ways. And, you know, editing the VODs down, I think, just makes them more accessible to more people. I mean, that's the thing I've thought of as well, is, like, you know, I could, like, do lightly edited VODs and then, like, full feature-length, like, highly edited videos as well. Like, I could do both in theory. I'm just really bad at lightly editing stuff, or, like, just, like, even doing, like, a highlight reel. I don't know why. It's just, like, not something that my brain does naturally. Which also lends credence to the idea that maybe I should, like, hire, like, an editor or something, but I also don't, like, have the necessary capital to make that a consistent thing, I don't think. So I don't know. But just doing recaps, or people don't want to watch the VODs but you miss the streams, you can watch the recap to catch up quickly. That is a good idea. But I don't know if I have the time or patience to put that together. It sounds like it would be easy, and it probably would be easy when you get down to it. But like I said, my brain is, like, hardwired in a different way recently. Untreated ADHD is working on hard mode, Argon. Please don't beat yourself up for that. I thought about that as well. I'm like, there have been times where it's crossed my mind that it's like, maybe I'm not the problem. Maybe the fact that I have untreated ADHD in all likelihood, or some semblance of it, and I don't have any, like, medication to help me wrangle my thoughts. Maybe that's the real root of the problem. Maybe if I, like, got on some kind of medication, then I would be in a much better state productively. Definitely worth consideration. AI editing or Antonia editing? Antonia did offer to help with the editing there. For free. I would feel bad, though. See, that's the other thing. People would, like, offer... If I've had people offer to, like, help with editing, like, for free and that sort of thing. And I just wouldn't feel, like, good about that, because I know how much work can go into editing, and I'm like, I wouldn't want people to do that for free. Even if people are telling me, like, you know what, it's like, oh, I don't need to be paid for it, I'm just happy to help. It's like, no, I want to pay you. But I can't pay you. Because I don't have the money to consistently pay you to what I would want, so... I don't know. A lot of it is me problems. A lot of it are problems that are, like, in my own brain that I just have to, like, get over myself and solve. I mean, it's easy to say that, but, like, you know, that is pretty reductive as well. I shouldn't dismiss my own, like, concerns and thought problems like that. ADHD treatment is not a miracle, but you can't set your standards so high when your brain is sabotaging you. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Oh well, for right now, I'm just gonna focus on playing Stardew Expanded, because that's what I want to be here doing. I've thought a lot about Fleeting Farm and other editing things and all this. I've thought about it. I've thought myself in circles for a long time. I'll figure out something that works for me eventually, one way or another. I don't know what the road I'm going to take to get there is necessarily, but I will get there. I've made progress in several different capacities, and I'm proud of that, but that's enough of that for right now. Just get 2 million subscribers, it's easy. You know what? When you say it like that, why didn't I think of that, Durmeister? You can challenge yourself to make a quick, lightly edited video just to see how it goes. I have actually done that, Chozo, and I failed. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't try again. That's part of the learning process, is failure. If you don't succeed at first, try again. Is Candy Day on hold? No, we just did Candy Day. We just shipped a whole bunch of candy right there. All right, let's focus on what we need to do here. Check the summit for Forge. It's Sophia's birthday today, so I need to get something together for her. I don't know. Any Stardew Expanded aficionados in chat know, like, something that Sophia loves that I don't know? Because I know vegan cone. I could go and get a coconut, and then I can make her a vegan cone, and that's good. I don't think I have any fairies. Pardon me, fairy stones. Kicking around just as, like, gifts to spare. Doesn't seem like that. Puppy fish if you like fishing. Do I have any puppy fish left? I do have one gold star puppy fish right here. Amelia, you might have saved me on this one. I'm willing to give up a gold star puppy fish to get a good amount of friendship with Sophia. I want to see more of her heart events. I feel like she's got like some good heart events coming up. We're only at what, 4 hearts with her? We're not looking to date her. Obviously, we're already in a relationship with Claire, but I wouldn't mind like getting her up there so I can actually see more of those heart events. Argon liking fishing? Ridiculous. Master Angler expanded the challenge when? Fairy roses apparently as well, is what I'm being told. Oh, we do have fairy roses. Wait, does she love fairy roses? Because I only have 1 puppy fish, but I've got a lot of fairy roses, including a couple high-quality fairy roses. Does she for sure love fairy roses? She does love fairy roses. Okay, we'll probably go with that instead. And then maybe save the puppy fish for a fish pond, question mark, maybe? You know what I could do today as well? We could get another tool upgrade going. We have enough iridium here to facilitate that. And if we do it today, then it'll be ready on the first day of spring. Evolution! Exclamation point, Emma? Welcome. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining me on my Stardew Expanded journey. We're right at the end of year 1 here. Happy to have you around. I know you've played your fair share of Expanded, so if I have any questions, I can always ask you. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. What tool should we upgrade, do you think, chat? Between axe, hoe, and watering can? We want to get them all to iridium eventually, obviously. That's always the end goal. But what would serve us best going into spring here? I mean, iridium hoe is always nice. Well, iridium hoe is nice when you're setting up your field for the first time. But axe is like the more universally useful one for sure. Yeah, I think we go axe here because you can use that. I feel like you end up using the axe so much more than the other ones. So. Good door expanded. I'm excited to get like further into the game and expanded so I can start exploring it more. Oh, hello. Where are you guys off to? You keep in touch with your family, Flip? I mean, my mom writes to me sometimes. I don't really write back. I wish I could. Life here in the valley is like living in a bubble. It's easy to forget the outside world surrounded by the mountains. It's important to make sure you stay connected with the world, whatever way works best for you. Preach it, Susan. Preach. I like wine, but not quite as much as my mother does. Well, I'm not sure if there's anyone in the world who likes wine as much as she does. Don't let her hear you say that. You'll make people think she has, like, a problem. I think Olivia's good, though. She's just, like, a wine connoisseur. Upgrade tools. Iridium axe. Let's freaking go. I hope I didn't need to use that today and just, like, forgot. Gulp! No, I don't think I need plans to, like, chop wood or anything like that, right? Tile Man, perfect for those who love fishing. I should try out Tile Man at some point. It's been on my radar for a good while. I don't know what a good challenge would be for Tile Man. Wait, Emma, you did Tile Man? Did you do Tile Man all the way to perfection? I think you did, right? You did like a full big Tile Man series. There's some settings that can be adjusted to make it more or less tedious. Yeah, you went all the way. That's crazy. That seems like it would be such a I mean obviously a very long effort. Kudos to you for getting that done. Tile Man is, for those who don't know, it's basically where you pay money to unlock every tile in the game. Like each tile, you have to pay a certain amount of money to unlock. 2 weeks every season just fishing. That makes sense, honestly. Fishing is the fishing to like make money and stuff. To make money so you can buy more tiles and progress. Oh man. I mean, I do love fishing. I love fishing and I love tiles. So you know what? You might just be selling me on it here. Updated to 1.6 though. The fish smoker would help. Ooh, start on the Riverlands farm. Free fish smoker. Profit? Wait. Could be my excuse to finally do a playthrough on the Riverlands farm. Happy birthday, Sophia. You remember my birthday? I'm beyond speechless. I was hoping I'd get something like this. Yay! And that's max hearts with Sophia. Let's freaking go. Do you want to hear a joke? What do you call cheese that isn't yours? I think I've heard this one before, Sophia. Nacho cheese. Oh, that's a classic. That's an all-time classic. Now I'm hungry. Wait. I also want nachos now. Okay, now ask her on a date. I'm already in a relationship with Claire. What do you take me for? That said, I do want to see Sophia's heart events. Stardew aficionados. We were at 4 hearts with Sophia, so potentially we have a 6 and an 8 heart event now. Can I go and find those right now? Like, if I, like, I mean, she's not home right now, so I assume if I go into her house, it's not going to do anything. If I leave and come back. Do I have mature events on? I should, but let me verify. Stardew Expanded. Mature events are on, yes. Nacho side quest, Argon IRL. This could, I mean, it could be that her 6 and 8 heart events, you have to go somewhere like very specific at a specific time. Some of them are easy to find and some of them are not. And I mean, some of them might be season dependent as well. 6 hearts can't be in winter. Okay. And what about 8 hearts? Is 8 hearts one that I like have to see 6 hearts before? Or is it like its own thing? A lot of the expanded events do kind of like go into one another. Like they lead into one another a lot. They kind of... They have, like, through lines, right? So I wouldn't be surprised, necessarily, if I can't access one right now. Or if I can't access 8 hearts without 6 hearts first. Argon's attention span is wild. One time he just left the stream to buy something IRL. You make it sound, Durmeister, like I just, like, decided, like... I was in the middle of streaming and then I was like, you know what? I really want to go get like a McDonald's hamburger and I just left. That's not what happened. Don't misrepresent me. That's not what happened. My keyboard literally broke and I could not continue the stream. Flop loves you. Wait, forget whatever nonsense I was talking about. Yo. Yay, I love that. I got my dog to love me within 1 year of Stardew Valley. Yay, Flop. Exclamation point flop. I don't think it's an actual command, but I love you too, Flop. So freaking cute. That's commitment, to be honest. I thought so too. I had fun with it. I mean, it was nice to, you know, go out and touch grass in the middle of the stream too. It's underrated. I underrated at least. It was kind of wild. It's just like going on my phone, giving the stream the play-by-play in chat. All right. Woodcutter's Weekly. I can keep that around, I guess. That's probably a good gift for Penny. She loves all the books. And I don't need it for forging experience. I mean, it could be useful for mastery as well, because we haven't gotten to the mastery portion yet here. Your husband and you were so invested. I think a lot of people were. It was a lot of fun. I love doing, like, unique little bits like that from time to time. When the opportunity presents itself. I don't want to break my keyboard, you know, every week and have to go and do that, but... Okay. We got Sophia. Got her birthday gift there. I gotta go check the summit for Forge, because it is the last day of the week here. Where did I leave... my horse? The perils of not having a horse flute, I tell you. I'm so used to my horse flute over in Fleeting Farm now. I forget how annoying it is to just, like, leave your horse around. The summer for forage? No, the summit for forage. We have access to the summit, and there is exclusive forage in Stardew Expanded that only appears on the summit. At least in winter. I assume in other seasons as well, maybe. But we've only experienced the summit in winter so far, right? You mostly forget to build a stable. It is one of those things, right? It's like one of those things when you've got so many other things you're balancing all at once, and it's like, yeah, building a stable would be nice, but it's not really, like, necessary. Do I really care that much about having a horse? And then once you have the horse, you're like, why didn't I have this so much sooner? It's so good. It's such good quality of life. Alright, I've donated the Stone of Yoba already, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have. Have I been keeping up with my gifts with other people? Marlon, I'm already at 10 hearts. Magnus, we're at max hearts with as well. Susan, we're getting up there. Should I keep up with anybody else here? I do need to give more gifts to, like Olivia's pretty low. I don't mind having, like, lower hearts with a lot of the other, vanilla villagers. Martin's very low. Gunther I need to get more hearts with. What's a good gift for Gunther, chat? What's a good, like, accessible gift for Gunther? Maybe I keep the Stone of Yoba to give to him. He probably likes most artifacts. In fact, I know I gave him an artifact that he loved the other day, I'm pretty sure. He loved the Dwarvish Helm. So there's bound to be certain artifacts that he prefers over others. Ancient swords. Those are forageable in that one area of Cindersap Forest. I remember that. Boom, pop those away. Keep a snow yam around, just so you never know. Dino egg. I mostly turn those into mayonnaise. What about these? What about, like, bones? Does he like any of the bones? I feel like Stone of Yoba could be a good one. It might just be a liked gift, but I'm willing to give it a try. Have I saved any thistles, by the way? I have saved some thistles, okay. Just gonna ship those then. Oh, I didn't want to ship that. Just wanted to move it. How many days do I have for Fragments of the Past as well? 2 days, only 14 fragments to go. Maybe I just go knock that out real quick. You know, let me go grab my bone fragments. If I'm gonna go visit Gunther and, like, give him a gift potentially anyway, might as well try and do this all at once here. So grab the bone fragments. We have until 6 p.m. is when the museum closes, right? Yeah, he likes all artifacts. That's what I expected. And then there's a few that he loves, namely ancient swords. We know he loves the Dwarvish Helm. And probably a few others, I would guess. Good amount of iron here. Might as well smelt that. Beautiful. Keep my tools around for right now, because we're probably not going to be here super long anyway. Just enough to get those bone fragments. The golden ones as well, like the golden relic and stuff. Bro just dropped a houseplant. That's one of my favorite additions, unironically, to 1.6, is just the random stuff that you can get dropped from, like, monsters and trees and things. It always makes me smile, unwaveringly, without fail every time when I'm chopping a tree and, like, a chair falls out of it or something like that. It's so good. I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess I have a birch chair now. Getting a lovely new side table from the mines. That's what I'm saying. Or, like, clothes and stuff, too. I'm always surprised at, like, the sheer variety of clothing you can get from like, trees and monster drops and that sort of thing. I think, like, anything that's tailorable you can get, regardless of, like, how late in the game you have to be to actually be able to tailor it yourself. I think you can get like stuff like radioactive goggles and things. Like you can get some really interesting clothing. New challenge just dropped, chat. Get all clothing possible from only monster drops and or chopping trees. Now that sounds like a tedious challenge. Who's up for it? Anyone raise your hand? Raise your hand if you're starting up a new playthrough to take that one on right now. All right, that's all the bone fragments we need. Just in the nick of time, too. You vote no? How long could that reasonably take, honestly? Been doing little indoor exercises since it's often too cold to go outside. Based. Keeping up that active lifestyle even in the winter here. Love that for you. Have yourself a Stone of Yoba, sir. It's a good one. Ooh, he loves the Stone of Yoba. I thought he might. That just seemed like such a, like, mysterious, inquisitive, like he says. An inquisitive artifact. There you go. Penny tutors Vincent and Jas in the library several days a week. Just add it to Project Mega Mall, but I have so many different better ways to get clothing in Project Mega Mall. All right. Oh, I need to drop off the bones right here. There you go. 100 bone fragments for you, good sir. Give me my money and I'll be out of here. I want my money. Alrighty. That's all the skellies taken care of. Is that a universal loved gift? The Stone of Yoba? I doubt it. It was an artifact. That's why I gave it to Gunther specifically. But maybe? I don't know. I don't know how many people love Yoba around here. Like, it probably wouldn't be a good gift for Shane. Maybe for some other people. It wasn't in his loved gifts on the expanded wiki. Well, someone added to the wiki. Well, we're discovering new things here. We're being Stardew Expanded pioneers right now. We're learning new tech. I'm gonna go sell all these bone swords. Definitely don't need all these. I was gonna ask something. Oh, hello. Alicia, it's refreshing to visit the valley again. I want to find out more about the Adventurers Guild, man. I think I can't continue with, like, the Adventurers Guild storyline until, like, later, right? Like, I have to maybe get past the community center in order to be able to continue it more. Does he love all artifacts? I know he doesn't love all artifacts, because I gave him this ancient drum and he only liked it. What I wanted to ask, though, chat, we only have a couple days left in winter here. Are there any winter fish that I should catch, like, right now before we go to the next season that I'll be, like, kicking myself if I don't catch? Is there some... I mean, I know it's a little late to be asking that when we have, like, one day. But we can make the most of that one day and try and get whatever fish that we might be missing. If there's anything of note. Maybe I should just check. Should I just start looking at the Stardew Expanded wiki? I don't want to spoil myself on fish, though. I like the surprise of finding new fish. Glacier fish? I mean, I haven't caught the glacier. No, I have caught the glacier fish. Yeah, okay, we got the glacier fish already. That one's taken care of. Have I shipped Holly? I have. I promise I have. What the heck is this one, man? I see this weird, like, little ectoplasmic film around this one, and it makes me so intrigued. Maybe I've asked this before when we discovered that there are no new winter fish to be found right now. Could it be the blood orange fish? I need more intel on where these fish are. There's one that has a torpedo launcher on its head. On its head. Visible fish mod. You know what? That's a good shout. I should just look into adding that one. I feel like that would be a fun way to be able to discover it, because I would just, like, walk by a pool of fish and be like, ooh, there's something new. 7 p.m. I probably could work on some more stuff here, but honestly, I'm just excited to get to spring. So I'm going to sleep, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm hoping that maybe we get, like, a good luck day tomorrow. We can go to Skull Cavern. I feel like I'm getting in an itchy kind of Skull Cavern mood. You can't live without the visible fish mod. I've never had it on. I've seen it in, like, other people's videos. I think literally in your videos, Emma. And I always, like, I like the look of it a little bit, but I always do feel like it makes things a little cluttered. But it is very helpful in being able to obviously just, like, tell what fish are available when. There is also, I mean, there's another mod that, like, just tells you, I think it gives you, like, a little chart up here or something that gives you information about, like, what fish are available in the area at what time. You can customize the density. That's probably something I would do. Just make, like, so there's a few fish kicking around. Deluxe Journal, UI Info Suite, and look up anything you severely struggle without. UI Info Suite is real good. It's almost, like, too good convenience-wise. I've played with it a couple times. Not in its, like, full form. Usually when I do UI Info Suite, I, like, disable some of those. Like, I disable a lot of the features and just use the ones that I like to focus on. Hello, Moon. Yeah, Fishing Info Overlay. I think I have that one. But I don't think I've played with it in a long time, so I might not have, like, an updated version of it. Alright, we got Traveling Cart today. What's our daily luck looking like? Let's have a look here. Queen of Sauce, we also want to hit up for sure. Cranberry Candy, lovely. Bat Luck, you hate to see it. Crystallariums. I think Crystallariums are going to produce pretty soon here. Dear Flip, from what I can tell, you've been taking really good care of your pet. I'm really happy about that. But there are many sweet animals that need a home, ... If you're interested, I'll start offering pet adoptions at my shop. We have new pets unlocked. Are there any new expanded pets that I should know about? There's our bone mill recipe as well from Gunther, and a little tomka soup from Sandy. She wants us to pay a visit. We need a cat. A cat would go kind of nicely on this farm, wouldn't it? Okay, how's our silo looking, by the way? I haven't been keeping up with that too much. I think we filled it up pretty recently. I could definitely do with a little more, though. We're under halfway here. Although I think I wait until tomorrow to scythe the grass, because then we'll get more bang for our buck. Plus, the grass will spread like crazy in spring here. Okay. What should I work on today? What shall I do today? What shall I do today? Well, let me pop over to my animals first. Also, let me get my speed buff going here. Hit up the animals, hit up the tapper farm, potentially. See if anything's producing over there. We need to start saving up more money for our deluxe coop and stuff as well. Not our deluxe coop, but our ultimate coop. The ultimate coop and the ultimate barn of Ultimate Destiny. Good pigs, bad pigs, and explosions as far as the eye can see. Okay. Pop that in there. Grab that. I could perhaps get like a shed or something going here. That might be a good thing to invest in today. I feel like a shed to house all of our, like, random machines that we've got scattered around, and to maybe start expanding on those machines. Like, start getting more preserves jars and kegs and that sort of stuff going. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Let's have a look in here as well. Got that reference. The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. That's an internet classic right there. Ooh, these look like they're done. Butternut squashes. Yo, let's go. Butternut squashes. Wait, I heard the little ding as well. That's Pierre's Prime Produce done, I'm pretty sure, right? And today's the final day for Pierre's Prime Produce. I guess we better go and take care of that one, huh? Got all these melons as well. I don't remember why I was growing melons in particular. Does anyone remember why I was growing melons and butternut squashes? It feels so random. Was it just because those were seeds that I happened to have? The melons maybe for pink cake. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But butternut squashes? I mean, they'll be good. Maybe they're just useful for... Maybe it literally was just for Pierre's Prime Produce. I don't know. Either way, we have room to grow more stuff here now. How much room is that anyway? 12, 20, plus 15, 35 spots. Squashes for gifts. Do squashes make good gifts? That would be news to me. Start a desert birch farm for more candy. That's also a good thought. There's a lot of room in that desert for many, many birch trees. That's a lot of tappers as well, though, which is like so much wood and copper. Like it's a big infrastructure thing that we'd have to invest in. I don't have many fall seeds left here. We were growing fall seeds. I mean, that's what all these are. Is for hazelnuts for our chocolate bars. Do I have 25 squash for this quest? I don't think I have 25 squash specifically, but I should have 25 like gold quality vegetables. I think I've hoarded enough to have all those. A train is passing through Stardew Valley. I'll pass. I'll pass this time. I can restrain myself. Although those leprechaun shoes are calling my name, they would match this outfit so nicely, right? The green shoes with the green fit? Maybe I'm missing out. Butter churn me. Boom, boom. Last train of the year. Wait, there's something kind of like romantic about that. Last train of the year, get out while you still can. The Christmas train. Alright. Pop all those away in there. Hold on to the butternut squashes for right now. I'm going to put the melons into the fridge, because I think we could potentially use them for pink cakes or something. If we want to actually like invest in pink cakes, we probably want more melons. But pink cakes aren't profitable anyway. If we were to do it, it would just be for like the vibes, which I'm certainly not opposed to. Sap also goes into the fridge here. Beautiful. Get out while you still can ruins the vibes. I said it and I was like, you know what, that does sound like it's like a horror movie or something. I was trying to make it more like, you know, escapism vibes, not like, you know, escape from some looming threat vibes. I don't know. I phrased it poorly. I don't know. Last train in winter here, though, it makes me think of like the Polar Express. Okay. What to work on today? I should fill up my dehydrators. That way they're not just like sitting there empty. Give me some salal berries. Let's go to... I have to go to the traveling cart to see if there's anything good there. Namely, red cabbage would be nice. And let's take our gold quality crops to Pierre. What should we take? We need 25 gold quality vegetables. I see some good gold quality wheat right here. 17 of that. We can probably part with that because we're not using like wheat flour for anything, right? So I think we do that and we do corn for the rest of it probably. I've got a single bok choy that's like taking up space in here, so let's get rid of that as well. And then 7 corn probably does the trick. No way I'm parting with my gold carrot for Pierre. I haven't seen another gold carrot seed yet. I think we got like a gold carrot seed in like literally the first week of Stardew Expanded, and I've never seen another seed of it. So I don't know how rare they are, but I'm holding on to that one for dear life. One day I'll find like the gold rabbit or something, and all my waiting will pay off. Until then, I will leave it to languish in that chest as basically a trophy. How's it going there, Andy? You prepared to plant your props for the spring farmer? I've got my layout all set up. I've got my iridium sprinklers. You'll be doing the same. Hope your harvest goes well. Looking for amethyst, will pay flat rate on delivery. Do I have to get more friendship with Pam still? I do, yeah, and you know what? I can get some money out of that. Amethyst is easy. Okay. No, I'm not selling to you, Pierre. Wait, you almost got me on that one? I need to buy, or not buy, but put these in here. Beautiful. Pierre's prime produce. Perfected. Or other such alliterative words. Is the gold carrot like a golden cracker for a horse? Dude, that would be so cool, actually. Imagine if you gave the gold carrot to your horse, and instead of getting like a speed buff for one day, you got the speed buff forever. Wait, that would be awesome. I'll get my prize ticket, too. Wait, true. I didn't even think about the prize ticket from the special order. There's 2 prize tickets waiting here. What have I been doing, man? My gosh. I've got freaking a houseplant and mining monthly. I mean, you know what? I might as well get them out of the way. That way the Star Drop tea is just ready to be claimed right here. Cow decal coming up pretty soon as well. We love the cow decal. Mining monthly. What am I going to do with that? You know what? I'm just gonna... Penny's like right over here. She's reading. Maybe she wants extra reading material after that. So, almost finished with a book right now, but I'll read this one next. I don't know how much value you're going to get out of mining monthly, Penny. I feel like you're not going to put that to too much practical use, but I guess not all knowledge has to be practical, does it? Alright. Gotta make sure I keep petting Flop here as well. Now that he's max friendship, he could actually like give us some interesting items, potentially. Some artifacts, whole number of different things. More diamonds there, very nice. The rare teal house plant. Put it right there. We'll just have a nice like wall of plants at some point. That's cute. I can get another prize ticket in 2 days. How close am I to completing a prize ticket via these help wanted quests, actually? I wasn't paying attention to that. Will I get one here? Or will it be like, do I have to, like you say, wait another 2 days? Like, get another quest here. Boom. What's our diamond count at? I didn't actually look. We need 36 diamonds. We are up to 30 diamonds, and I think we have 6 crystallariums, right? Yeah, we got 6 crystallariums. So one more round in our crystallariums, or actually we could complete it right now. If we were to take the diamonds out of these crystallariums right now and just sacrifice all of our diamonds, I'm not gonna lie, chat, that's kind of tempting. Let me mull that one over while I work my way to the traveling cart real quick. I feel like that's worth it, because we're going to get more diamonds. When we go to Skull Cavern and stuff, and just go mining in general, we'll get more diamonds. It's whatever. And I'm just, like, so curious about this Calico Desert shortcut. Like, how good of a shortcut could it be? I mean, if it saves me the money, then I'm happy. I'm all for it. A gold pillar for 500 big ones. It's got to be gold-plated or something, right? That can't be real gold. For $500? You're telling me this solid gold pillar is worth less than a plate of glazed yams? I don't buy it. What kind of racket are you running here, miss? You're selling a gold pillar for $100 more than a single piece of sap. What the heck? A wood path is worth 900. What are these rates, man? When you really look at it, the traveling merchant, like, what the heck is she doing here? I will buy these crab cakes, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those crab cakes, I mean, that's a good deal right there. The sap made it really obvious. The sap and the wood path. I mean, I can make one of those wood paths for, like, 1 wood. Nothing saying it's real gold. That's what I mean, I was looking at the price. I'm like, there's no way it can be real gold. Not at these prices. Buy the pillars, scam her. I mean, it seems like she's trying to scam me, so, you know, an eye for an eye. Yeah, I'm gonna take these diamonds out. Let's do this. I'm hoping this will make Homie happy. Like, maybe we'll get some friendship points with Homie for doing this quest as well. Let's find out. 36 diamonds for the Calico Desert shortcut. Deliver 36 diamonds directly to the dwarf. The dwarf said they'd open a shortcut to the desert near my farmhouse with cavern-clearing bombs in exchange for diamonds. I don't want to know. I hope we get a cutscene out of this one, man. This sounds amazing. I gotta see. I have to know. I simply have to know. How is this gonna work? Got a whole bunch of other quests here as well. But we'll solve those in due time. Yo, Martin, how you doing? Wait, let me get just a little talking with you. Sometimes take the bus here to check out books from the library. Martin, you're so not interesting. Does Martin have good heart events? Should I be befriending Martin more? I kind of feel bad. I barely get to, like, spend any time with the guy. And once I complete the community center, he's going to be, like, out of town, right? Do we care enough about Martin? So far, he's just been, like, kind of there. Smell some copper here. I should check the desert trader stock. Wink, wink. Oh, because it's the last day of the season? Wait, this rings a bell. That on the last day of the season, there was a reason to check the desert trader. I feel like that was mentioned at some point in the past. One day you'll have to tell me about this beverage you call milk. Wait, how do I give you the 36 diamonds? Directly to the dwarf? Do I just hold them? There you go. I've given you 36 diamonds. Did I just get scammed? They didn't tell me anything. They didn't say anything. I thought there'd be some kind of, at least a dialogue reaction. They just took my diamonds. What the heck, man? Did I just get scammed? My quest is gone. Look. Look, little guy. Little creature. Give me back my diamonds, or, I mean, I'll give you a day. I'm giving you a day to own up to your side of the bargain here. Otherwise, I want my diamonds back. You fell for it. No, don't tell me it was a ruse all along, man. Don't tell me it was a ruse. Do not doubt, homie. I'm hoping something happens overnight here. They didn't say a single word. That's sus, man. Check the quest. I did. It's not there anymore. It's just gone. I'm scared. Did he really just take my 36 diamonds and dip? Or did they just take my 36 diamonds and dip? Oh, no. Oh, well. Well, hopefully we'll find out tomorrow. I'm just hoping it's an overnight thing. What do I need to do? I'm going to go home, then we're going to go... Oh, no, I should go to Calico Desert right now, because I forget we don't have, like, a desert obelisk or anything like that. So if I want to go to the desert trader, I should do it while Pam is still here right now. Homie is the cutest scammer. Homie with the soul of a raccoon. They just take and take and take. But do they ever give? I hope so. Alright, I was told to come here for a reason. I need to get this. That would be a good one to have. So we can get here without... ooh, gold carrot seeds! That's why I needed to come here. Plant these in spring, summer, or fall. 3 gold bars per gold carrot seed. Now that piques my interest right there. So this is where you can get them. Okay, you know what? Do I have time to go home and get that together and still get back here? Let's find out. We don't tolerate homie or raccoon slander in this chat. If they scam me... If they scam me, I'm not going to take it lying down. Well, I guess in Fleeting Farm, I'm literally taking it lying down, like, all the time, because they come and steal from me in the night when I am physically, literally lying down. Okay. I was hoping maybe I had enough iridium bars to trade for the warp totem recipe as well, but no dice. At least not for right now. That's okay. We can make do. Let's go get these gold carrot seeds. Is this really only on the last day of the season that you can get these? Or is this like a Sunday thing? The seeds are in stock every day. Wait, so I can just come and get these whenever I want? I mean, it's good. It'll be good to have these actually because we're going into spring right now. So to plant them early will be nice. 2 gold carrot seeds. Love to see it. Then what's the last day thing? But yeah, if those are, was there a reason to come here specifically on the last day of the season, or was I just making that up? I might have just been making that one up, to be fair. Yeah, there's nothing else here new. Is it just 1 carrot per harvest? I believe so, yeah. I have faith, though. I have faith that if I put enough effort into growing a whole bunch of gold carrots, I can't even put them in a seed maker, I'm pretty sure. Shu is wondering where you've been. I was only gone for like 20 minutes, Shu. Chill. I appreciate your caring about me, though. Alright, not bad. Gold carrot seeds, pop them in here. Anything else I should do while I've still got some time to kill here? I don't have time. I can't go to, like, build a shed anymore. The time window is closed for that. So you know what? Lock it in for the day. Feels weird to go to bed so early, but what can I say? I'm excited to get to spring, man. I really am. I'm gonna ship this Tom Kha soup because I'm probably not gonna get any other value out of it here. Alrighty. Are we ready? Are we really ready? Are we sure? Last day of the season, nothing else going on. I don't know, I just feel like... Maybe it's just because it's the last day of the year. I feel like I should be doing more, but you know what? I think we're good. Alright, chat. We have finally made it to the end of our first year of Stardew Valley Expanded. But our journey is far from over. We still have so much left to do here. Happy New Year in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5. Happy New Year, baby. Boom. Year 2 has arrived. Drop your firework emojis in chat. I'm a millionaire, baby. That's a great thing to wake up to on the first day of a new year. Holy. Absolutely wonderful. I'm rich. $110,000 to my name. In pocket right now. That's like literally 1/10 of all the money I've ever made. That's crazy. Ooh, the spring music. No cutscene. Wait, you're right. Homie, what did we do? Where's my shortcut? Maybe when I go outside, there'll be a cutscene. Copium. All right, bad luck day. I mean, we're not going to Skull Cavern today anyway. I also need to put something in those crystallariums. Hello, Kent. Oh, my pear tree. The fruit trees are back. There's so much more vibrancy to the farm now, man. Oh my gosh. I gotten so used to the winter color palette that I forgot what green looked like. Welcome home, Kent. Glad to have you around. Homie? Homie! I inspected the diamonds. Good work. I will open a new cavern leading to the Sunlands near your home tonight. Okay, you just need to take a little time to inspect the diamonds to make sure they weren't like knockoff, you know... What are the fake diamonds called? Like... zirconium or something? Cubic zirconium? I had to make sure it wasn't that I wasn't scamming you. So they just had to make sure I wasn't scamming them. Otherwise, it wasn't like there's too much scamming going on. I don't know, my scamming math is out of control. Never doubted for a second. I shouldn't have doubted them for a second, to be honest. Zircons, yeah. Look at all this grass, too. Oh, my goodness. Okay. What are we growing this season? We can grow like so much. I mean, the world is our oyster. We've got 4 little quadrants here. It's been so long since we've had to decide on things to grow, man. Oh my goodness. My axe is ready today as well. Don't let me forget to go pick that up at some point here. We are going to have to do some debris clearing. I should go make sure that my barn and my coop and everything are open up so that the animals can get outside and graze. Gold carrots, that goes without saying. You know what? I should check my chest to make sure I have, or to like use up whatever seeds that I have in there. We could probably do some coffee now that I think about it. That might be a good thing to start getting set up on here, is like some coffee and some kegs and stuff. That way I can get some more speed buffs. I'm gonna need to get my axe so I can actually clear all this debris properly. Do I have anything I want to put in these crystallariums for right now? I guess I can do jades for the time being. Little staircase strat in lieu of nothing else to do right now. Beets for sugar. Beets are grown in the fall, so we can't do them like outside here. Has to be spring crops here. Okay. Let's have a look-see, shall we? We have regular carrot seeds. We have cauliflower seeds. We've got a whole lot of coffee beans. We've got gold carrot seeds. I mean, gold carrot seeds are a no-brainer here. I do have 30 spring seeds as well. I'm not really that interested in growing those, to be honest with you. Have we tried feeding a gold carrot to the horse? I've only got the 1 gold carrot. I don't know if I want to risk it. I am tempted, though. Once we have more gold carrots, that might be the play. They only take 6 days to grow here, so that's not so bad. I'll grow some of these. I think a good amount of coffee beans could go nicely here. I could do like 1 full quadrant of coffee beans. I'm not necessarily opposed to that idea. And then we do some carrots over here somewhere. I don't know if I want to do the cauliflower or not. Might go out to the desert and pick up some rhubarb seeds. Rhubarb are pretty good. Pretty good, like, money-wise. Let's at least start with these, though. Okay. And you know what? Let me get my... Just need to wait for places to open up anyway, so I might as well just do this. Start getting things well and truly ready here. Not bad. There we go. I don't know how many spots this is. Oh, there's also a spot up here that I'm missing. Whoopsie. It's a weird layout, so I don't know exactly how many spots this is going to be. I mean, it's 24 for this one here. Well, I mean, there's probably an easy way to do the math there, but my brain is cooked right now, so I don't think I'm doing the math. Someone else in chat, do the math for me real quick. No, I'm not going to put anyone else up to that. I can do the math on my own here. Hold on. I can figure this out. I'm just being lazy. 65? The thing is, you could be right. Okay, it's 24. Well, let's just do it row by row here. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that makes sense. These are 16. And then this would be 22. And then this is another 8. So that is 30. And then 7, 37, plus 6 is 43. Plus 5 is 48. Plus 3 is 51. 51 spots to it. 51, you think. Early gamer, I think you are spot on with that guesstimation. That is true. I could just plant a full section of coffee and subtract to get the right value here. I'm pretty sure it's 51, but we can verify. Such a strange quantity. But that's the cost of having a strange layout, I suppose. You were adding up the tilling as I went. I thought about doing that as well, like, you know, tilling like 9 tiles at a time and adding those up. But it's usually easier for my brain to just like go back after the fact and count it up. It's always that's interesting to me, just how like different people find it easier to count in different ways. All right, that should be good. We can water later. I do need to make sure I go and actually get my seeds today. Let's plant our coffee beans. I'll do coffee right along here for right now. Also should consider if I want to do fertilizer. We don't need to fertilize the coffee because we're going to be turning that into coffee. That was, wait, how many did I start with? I'm such a dingus. I was going to do the math to verify. Wait, how many did I start with, chat? Did I start with 455? No, 445? I started with 445. Okay, so that was 51. All right, confirmed then. Confirmed. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's do 8 carrot seeds right here because it fits so cleanly. 8 cauliflower seeds right here because I happen to have them. 2 gold carrot seeds. I feel like they need a place of like honor, but there's not really like a good. I guess I can slot them in right here. They look so strange, just like single little dots like that. Okay, so that was 18 spots taken up out of that one. 51 minus 18 is 33. So we have room for 33 things here, and then like 51 and 51, so however we want to do that. I do want to go get some rhubarb. I think we'll do 1 entire quadrant of rhubarb, because I feel like rhubarb is just a good one to, like, for, like, money-wise here. Before I do that, I am going to go claim my iridium axe, though, just so I don't accidentally forget to do that. Oh, or I'm going to see a new cutscene here. Okay, I guess I'm going off on a stroll. Goodbye, Flip. And Flip was never seen again. I forgot all about this place, man. I've walked past this place a few times, but never really paid any mind because I couldn't get inside. Hello, Flip. I was just checking this old garden space. I'm getting community center cutscene flashbacks. It used to be the community garden before we relocated it near the library. With no one taking care of the field, it's seen better days. It's a shame this is the first thing travelers from Grampleton see when they visit Pelican Town. Not a great first impression. I'm with you on that. I know you have your hands full with Sandal Farm, but if you were to fix up this plot of land, you could use it to grow whatever you like. I tried offering it to Andy, but he said he didn't want a handout from me. It's not a handout, it's a community garden that I just happen to be the sole benefactor of. What do you say, Flip? Do I want this plot of land? I can clean up and utilize this crop field. Yeah. Let's do it. Great. The residents of Pelican Town would truly appreciate it. You can get right to work on the field. I'll move the barrels and boxes out of the way soon. So this is just like a new field that I can use, huh? I have a pile of paperwork. Have a nice day, Flip. Are you going to move the barrels out of the way at least? Okay, I'll have to check that out in a second. Let me grab my iridium axe first and foremost here. Don't want to be without that, especially because we have debris on the farm to clear. More farming space. Do you need a scarecrow for this field? Do you need like a scarecrow? I mean, obviously you'd need sprinklers and stuff. Not a bad little plot of land here, honestly. I would assume you do need scarecrows for this. You always forget to use it so far. I feel like this could be like a good place to like grow a bunch of flowers or something like that. Like what if we did like flowers and beehives out here, or bee houses? I assume you can put bee houses out here. Although maybe they wouldn't work off the farm. No, they should, I would think. That could be kind of fun. And we do have spare quality sprinklers. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this little field here. Not super necessary right now while my own farm is still, we still don't have the seeds for that. Speaking of seeds, I see some carrot seeds right there. Beautiful. Might as well add that to the supply. And I wanted to go to the desert first. So we go desert to get our rhubarb seeds, then to Pierre's to get whatever other seeds we want. But we need scarecrows. That's what I was wondering. That's what I asked, but I don't think anyone had the answer. I assume yes, because, I mean, it's in the same valley. Like, the reason you don't need scarecrows, like, on Ginger Island is because there's no crows on the island. But there's bound to be crows around here. It's literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from my own farm, so... Unless the crows just happen to turn a blind eye to it, I imagine you still need it. Alright. Any new seeds as of year 2 here, Sandy? I wouldn't think so, but it's worth double checking. Okay, rhubarb seeds. I will buy... Yeah, I'm gonna buy a full plot of rhubarb seeds here. 51 rhubarb seeds. Easy. I also wonder if there's any new crops at Pierre for year 2 here. Obviously, there's like garlic. That's the quintessential new year 2 spring crop. But I wonder if Expanded adds any more than that. Let's go find out, shall we? Oh, I should also check the special orders board here. New week, new special orders. Got to make sure we stay ahead of that. And ahead of this. Will someone say hi to everyone in town for me? I want to spread a message of community spirit today. Everyone will like you a little more. That's a fun quest, man. I want to do that one. I don't know if we'll do that today necessarily, but we'll do that in due time. Oh, this isn't a new cutscene, is it? This is Pierre's Prime Produce. I'm all ears. It's a bundle of locally sourced organic heirloom veggies. These are hand-picked and sorted to ensure only the very finest quality and taste. It is very high-quality corn. If you've ever had a high-quality corn on the cob in real life versus a low-quality corn on the cob, it's amazing how much of a difference it makes. I will stand by that. I love corn on the cob, and like it comes in such a wide variety of qualities. It's night and day. It really is. It really is a bargain, isn't it? Are you crazy? There's no way I could afford that. I'd have to sell the saloon. Pierre's got such pie-in-the-sky idealistic goals. I mean, just because he has infinite money to pay me with doesn't mean everyone else does. Come on, Pierre. I guess where does he get his money, though? Is corn a divisive vegetable? Do people like corn generally? I feel like most people I've met like corn, but I feel like maybe not everybody does. Like, corn and peas are like S-tier vegetables to me, but I know not everyone, I mean, not everyone's going to feel the same way. Corn isn't a vegetable. I guess corn's a grain, but culinarily speaking, it is a vegetable. If you wanna like get pedantic about it, Wool and Feed, I can go toe to toe with you. Chat has given me the ability to do this. Corn is a vegetable and is not a vegetable. Vegetables don't exist. As far as I've been told, vegetables don't exist. It's a lie made up by Big Kitchen. You should be less greedy. It's not a grain either. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Is corn a grain?
Corn is a whole grain.
Get owned. Get owned. It's a whole grain. It's what you call a kernel. It's maize. And maize is nothing if not a grain. The entire complete whole grain. Kind of dry for flour. They do make corn flour though. I rest my case. Siri's finally on my side for once, man. It feels good. By the way, Flip, you look like you could really use a veggie dinner tonight. I grew those vegetables, brother. You don't think I got more where those came from? I've got to say hi to everyone in town for this quest. Saying hello. I've greeted 3 out of 32 people. I guess I should just, like, talk to people as I go here. But then I won't know, like, specifically who I've talked to unless I do it all today. Ooh. Well, we'll talk to people. We'll just talk to everyone as we go anyway. We'll figure it out. Why did I choose to become a farmer? I want to make tons of money. No, I want to escape my old life. Seems pretty good. Corn is tasty, especially high-quality corn. Let's talk to Pierre real quick. If you look for them seeds, you come to the right place. What a coincidence. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, we got cucumber seeds potential, but no other new seeds. I mean, cucumber was already available last year, obviously, but... So we got garlic seeds. We got cucumber seeds. What do we want to buy, chat? We've got room for a good amount of stuff here. We got to fill out that plot that's got, like, the carrots and everything in it. I could go for just a bunch of cauliflower. That would keep us... That would fill up a field until we get strawberry seeds at the Egg Festival. Because these would be ready on the day of the Egg Festival, so that's not a bad idea. Just, like, hold the spot. Is there a new tree? Apple, persimmon, pomegranate, peach, nectarine, orange, apricot, pear, cherry. Those are all ones we already have, I believe. 51 cucumbers. Are cucumbers good profits? I know garlic's not, like, a really good profit. I don't remember how much cucumbers sold for, though. Hold on a second. Cucumber. They sold for 45. How fast did they grow? Are they regrowable? Take 12 days to mature and continue to produce after the first harvest. You get multiple per harvest. Okay, so we could do that. Yeah, you know what? I could be persuaded. I mean, I do just like doing the new expanded crops anyway. Let's do it. Why not? Going all in on freaking cucumbers. We got to offset the candy we're putting out in the world by making some nice, healthy cucumber sandwiches. Wait, cucumber sandwich actually sounds like it would be such a good recipe. And as for the rest here, I do think I'm going to go for cauliflower for the rest, probably. I think cauliflower, because we have that one plot, I need like 31 more spots if I'm planting these carrot seeds as well. So I'm going to go 31 cauliflower here. There we go. All right. We thought it was 33, but we have these 2 carrot seeds, so that's that brings it down to 31. You're just not a fan of cucumbers? Cucumber, just like raw on its own, I kind of agree. I'm not really a fan of. It's kind of like blah. It's very whatever. Doesn't really have like a whole lot of taste to it, but it's a good vessel for other things. Like I like vinegar on cucumbers, or like vinegar with like salt and pepper and stuff goes kind of crazy as well. Hold on, I just wanted to make sure I let the animals out because before long it's gonna be too late to let them out here. So. Clear that out of the way as well. Our pigs are gonna start producing truffles, man. Wait, truffle chocolate bar. If we get a truffle today, we could make our very first inaugural truffle chocolate bar. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I should have let up my my pigs earlier, man. Oh my goodness. Okay, carrot seed. Bring me a dream. Make it the juiciest carrot that I've ever seen. Have a good one there, Chembra. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, drop these off for right now. Let's get the seeds all up here. I don't need the coffee beans anymore. We can go ahead and put those away. I'll need to start working on more kegs here, more keg productivity, so I can get more actual coffee going. Did I say chocolate bar or truffle chocolate bar? Did I stutter? I probably did, actually. Truffle chocolate bar. Ice cream sundae, that's not what we're looking for. Although, ooh, I kind of want to make the ice cream sundae as well. Chocolate truffle bar. Hazelnut truffle, milk, and or sugar. Not and or sugar, it's just and sugar, actually. Nectarine fruit bread. Do I have a cherry tree, actually? For the ice cream sundae? I think I have a cherry tree kicking around here somewhere. Because don't you have, like, one of each fruit tree on this farm? That's, like, one of the draws of the frontier farm. Where is my cherry tree? Oh, it's, like, way over there. Actually, I mean, it's not that far removed from where the, from where our tapper farm is. It's right up here, I'll show you. It's right there. So that's a pretty easy... We just go to the minecart and go right there. Okay, so if I need more cherries... We probably won't be making too much in the way of ice cream sundae, if I had to guess. I don't know how profitable it'll be, if at all, but willing to try it out at least. Okay, let's keep on planting the seeds for now. I will do rhubarb down this way. Oh, I didn't pick up any fertilizer, man. Wait, maybe I can do my own fertilizer. I don't know how many like fish I have. I don't know if I can do like a lot of Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward, dude. Oh no. Okay, well we're gonna do one cucumber over here, I guess. That's really funny. How did I manage that, man? I'm such a freaking dingus. That's so unsatisfying to look at. It's just like one misaligned spot now. Why fertilizer? Well, you know what? I guess we probably don't need fertilizer. You actually make a good point, Antonia, because we're probably going to be processing stuff into, like, pickles and jellies and that sort of thing anyway. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get to watering. Make sure we stay ahead of that. I guess I'm just used to Fleeting Farm, where, like, fertilizer is actually, like, kind of a big deal, since a lot of the time we do end up growing, we do end up selling the crops raw. Only ever use deluxe fertilizer. You never use fertilizer for quality. Depends on what you want to do, I guess. Depends on what your ultimate goals are. But yeah, I guess we don't technically need fertilizer here. Chat, by the way, we've been waiting on this spring for a long time for one particular reason. Can anyone tell me where and when I can catch a gold fish in this stinking season? I missed it all of our first spring, and it came back to bite me just because I was not able to... I mean, I need it for one of the community center bundles. We can't afford to miss it again this season. I need to find this goldfish. Someone tell me where to look, please. You forgot about the goldfish? It's all I've been thinking about, to be honest with you. Like, there are many different draws. There are many different reasons I wanted to get to spring, for sure. But that goldfish, man... That's like the albatross hanging around my neck. It's been for a long time. I want that goldfish. Town sunny. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. What an awkward time, man. Why 10 a.m.? Why not like 6 a.m. to 5 p.m.? Why not like right from the jump? That's so interesting. Such an interesting pick for me, but thank you. That's all the intel I needed. So if it's sunny tomorrow, I will probably go and try and get that goldfish. And if not, if it's raining tomorrow, then we'll go pick up a mermaid's pendant instead. Either way, it's a win-win. Wait, I didn't check on my special order board. What the heck is wrong with me, man? I totally forgot. I think I got sidetracked because of that community garden situation. Which, speaking of, I also need to make sure I get seeds for that. I'll do that tomorrow. Whole bunch of stuff to do now that spring is back in action. There we go. Okay, seeds are officially set up. Seeds, sprinklers, everything is all planted. We're good there. Let's spend a little bit of time here just clearing the farm debris now. That way we don't have to worry about it later. I'm gonna do axe and stuff like that. Let me just put the sword down here for right now. Not a bad idea to get some hay together either. But it's not super relevant, I guess, right now, because now we have, now that it's spring, the animals will be able to come outside, which is nice. If it's a sunny day, fish, it wants the sun, which wouldn't be properly up until 10 a.m. in spring. I don't know. Sounds like the fish is just being a little bougie, if you ask me. It sounds like it's being a picky little guy. Come on, it's just a goldfish, man. It's like the most... You can win them for like $2 at a county fair. And like anyone ever go to like one of those fairs where you could like play a game and win a goldfish? I feel like I haven't seen that in like a very long time, but I did go to those as like a kid. Why the heck were the goldfish prizes, man? Was it just because they were like super cheap to buy from like a pet store? You felt so bad for them? Yeah, like, now that I think back on it, it's, like, kind of messed up. Because, like, a lot of those goldfish that they gave out as prizes probably did not last long. Some of them, I'm sure, went to good, loving homes. But a lot of them, like a lot of kids and families that, like, win a goldfish as, like, in, like, a plastic bag as a prize definitely did not know the right way to take care of fish. It is sad. We did have goldfish when I was a kid. I count myself amongst those when I was a kid. I had no idea how to properly take care of a fish, but those fish, they lasted a good while. I don't know what the lifespan of a goldfish is if you like take good proper care of them. No one tells you that the bowls are bad. I know fish bowls are like such a quintessential thing, but they're actually like not good at all, right? Chat, what's the lifespan of a goldfish on average? I'm curious now. There's like a household goldfish. Let me also go grab this oak resin here because I saw that was ready. Make sure these start to get going. 10 to 15 years if they're properly taken care of. That's, oh my gosh, that's so much longer than I thought, man. 200 years? Small Kidney Joe, are you memeing? I can't believe no one said 65. The oldest recorded goldfish lived for 43 years. Yeah, when I was a kid, our goldfish lived for like 6 months. So definitely we were not taking proper care of it. But I was an ignorant child. I didn't know any better. I just liked seeing the goldfish in the bowl, man. I took good enough care of it, I felt like, but obviously I didn't take, like, you know, we didn't have, like, a full proper aquarium for it. Puts into very bad perspective. I think that's probably a pretty common thing as well. Like, probably a lot of people had that similar experience where the goldfish just last, like, a couple of months. One of yours lived for 2 days. Clearly it was sick. Like, they get so sick so easily if they're not in the proper environment. If you've ever seen, like, a goldfish that's actually, like, properly taken care of, like, in its proper aquarium, though, they're, like, amazing little... Doesn't Point Crow have a goldfish? He's got, like, a goldfish that he's, like, very adamantly and properly takes care of, right? I feel like I've seen that. Okay, what am I doing here? Let me put away my stuff here. Boom, boom. Goldfish live a lot better in ponds compared to aquariums. They're more pond fish. That is good to know. What's our weather looking like for tomorrow? I mean, I could have just woken up tomorrow and seen, I guess. Alright. Lock it in. Koi ponds are really cool, yeah. I've seen, like, a koi pond one time in my life, but I was mesmerized by it. Oop, got a little bit of lag there for a second. Ooh, it's Morris's birthday. Okay, we definitely gotta make sure we give Morris something here. Also, I need to check to see if my pigs produced any truffles, because I am very excited to find out just how much this, these truffle chocolate bars sell for. Oh! What a nice sound to wake up to. Ooh, baby. So this, wait, where was that? That was like way over here, huh? Homie living up to their end of the bargain here. Let's have a look. Was that over behind this? I mean, I haven't taken great care of this area, so that's on me. You can definitely clear out the debris out of here to make this a little more accessible. And this is just gonna pop me out in in Calico Desert is what you're telling me? What in the world? It's such a narrow little crevasse. Ooh, hello. What on earth is that? Well, that's quite a surprise. Oh my god. All right, I want to come back with some bombs. That'll be so satisfying to bomb the heck out of that. Holy Omnigeos. That is so... Just a random little secret tunnel off to the side there. And there's the tunnel leading out to Calico Desert. Okay. It's way at the bottom of Calico Desert, so it is a long walk to still get up to, like, Skull Cavern. But, I mean, that's obviously still much faster than waiting around for Pam to come with the bus. Secret Tunnel 2.0. Even secreter, even more tunnel. TY Homie Tunnel. A free way to Calico Desert? I was wondering how they were going to do that without, like, you know, disincentivizing, like, the Desert Obelisk. Because, like, the Desert Obelisk, like, the main draw of that is that you can get to the desert so much quicker and for free. And this shortcut does accomplish the same thing, but you're still, like, so far away from everything once you get to the desert that the Desert Obelisk definitely does still have some value there. Now selling high-quality fertilizers. Thank you, Pierre. Ooh, mini shipping bin from Pierre's high-quality produce there. We'll probably find a decent spot to put this, but for right now... Yeah, just pop it right there for right now. Apparently we drove Martin to town today. He did get off the bus at a conspicuous time there. Makes you think, does he actually live out in the desert? Dude, grab me one mega bomb here. This is about to go so crazy. I'm so ready for this. This is going to be so satisfying to watch. Are you ready, chat? Okay, I got to get around all this debris here. Which way did I freaking go? Up here. Okay. Definitely need to clear out that. Maybe we focus on that today. No, today I need to focus on getting a goldfish, first and foremost. And then maybe we do some debris clearing. Okay. What's the best way to do this? I think you dig a little tunnel into the middle. So clear out some of these on their own. And then pop a mega bomb down, like, right here. Oh, baby. Fire in the hole. Get ready for it. Ooh! Look at that. Why are there little Dougie holes, man? 59 Omnigeodes. That is beautiful. Are these respawnable? I hope so. I would love to come back here and get more Omnigeodes out of that. Thank you, homie. They must have not seen this tunnel here. Because surely they would have dug out all those Omnigeodes if they knew that they were there, right? Can you host stuff from this place? You know what? Let's test that out. Let's give that a wee little test here. Nope. Good thought, though. This is how you get treasure totems for the troves. Oh, that's a good thought. You could trade these Omnigeodes for, like, treasure troves of the Desert Trader. Yeah. Especially if they respawn, like, relatively quickly in there. I don't know how quickly. I mean, we don't know if they respawn at all, and if they do, they'll probably be pretty slowly, because that's pretty powerful. But I mean, like, it probably deserves to be powerful. We did trade 36 diamonds for that passage. Which, I mean, the shortcut to Calico Desert would have been nice on its own, but the fact that you get that, too. Ooh. So very satisfying. Alright. A new baby lizard hatched? Wait, chat, we need a new name? We already have one dinosaur, which we named Croc, I'm pretty sure. The naming theme for our animals in Expanded has been footwear so far. So what is a fitting footwear name for another dinosaur that's not Croc, because we already took that one? Cleats? Have we named a creature Cleats yet? Trying to remember what we've named. Toe shoe. Cleats is good. It's like Cletus, but without the I. Welcome to the world, Cleats. I didn't double name, did I? Croc and Cleats. And Clog and Galosh and Clomp and Gumboot. We have not used Cleats yet. Fantastic. Good name. A+ tier naming scheme. Love to see it. We got a small egg out of that. Our animals must not have been too happy, I guess. Take this egg here, or this lot of eggs. Oh, we got eggs right down in front of the right down in front of the mayonnaise machines as well. They were hiding on me. Like the alliteration that the dinos got going on. Do we have room for any more animals in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, this coop is currently full, at least until we upgrade to like the ultimate coop. It's full. Good to know. Alright. It's 12 p.m. I can tell because of the music change. I got truffles. Wait, we got truffles on deck. Truffle me. Give me that truffle. My very first truffle. The first but not the last. Oh, baby. It's truffle time. I need to find this out, man. I am probably going to end the stream after we play through this day, by the way. Like I said at the start, this is going to be a shorter stream today. But I'm glad we got some truffles here, so we get to find out how much the truffle chocolate bars will sell for. Let me drop off this stuff here. I need to go try my hand at the goldfish as well. I don't know how rare it is. Hold on. Did I hit the right button? Was that the mute, or did I sneeze into all of your faces? I think I got the mute in time. You may have heard like the little inhale of like the before I sneezed. Muted. Success. All right, beautiful. I couldn't tell. It came on so suddenly. I wasn't sure if I hit the right button or not. Do we have everything for the truffle chocolate bar? What am I missing? I think I'm missing milk, actually, now that I think about it. Let me just double check here. Yeah, we need some milk. Okay. Go grab some yummy milkies. Which I have plenty to spare, I'm pretty sure. We haven't been turning it all into... Can I please get into the farm? Can I please? Will you please let me in the barn, Galosh? Thank you. Oh my goodness. That was a little rougher than it needed to be. Okay. I will take 13 regular quality little milk. I'll also take all these to turn into butter here, because why not? Boom, boom, boom. They heard what I said. They weren't a fan of the yummy milkies either, is what you're telling me? 3 truffle chocolate bars. Place your bets now, chat. How much is a truffle chocolate bar going to sell for? If you already know the answer because you've played Expanded or you've looked it up, you can't play this game. No cheating. How much will 1 truffle chocolate bar sell for? What are the components of this recipe? It is a hazelnut, a truffle, milk, and sugar. Those together, I mean, the truffle, how much does a truffle sell for? Just like a base quality truffle. A regular truffle sells for $625. So in order for this to be profitable, let's see, truffle and base quality milk. Let's get some intel here. Base quality milk sells for $125. Truffle was $625, so that's $750 right there. Base quality. Not taking into account like quality stars or large milk or anything like that. Hazelnut probably doesn't sell for that much, but let's account for it anyway. Hazelnut sells for $90, so that's like $840. And then the sugar would sell for $50. So it's about 900, just shy of 900 for the raw ingredients. Has a high sale price. I'm gonna guess the candy we way undershot when I was guessing, or at least I way undershot it, because it sells for like 2,000, which was surprising. I'm gonna say a truffle chocolate bar, a chocolate truffle bar, sells for $4,500. That's my guess. I'm going with 4,500, just shy of 5,000. Let's make 3 of them. It's got the purple background. You know that means it sells for more than 1,000 at least, which I think was to be expected. If it didn't sell for more than 1,000, I would have been concerned. You thought I was going to say 45,000? I wish. I mean, you never know. Maybe. We did go through a lot to get these truffle chocolate bars. I'm going to go try and catch this goldfish. I've got my rod ready to go here. We've got until 5 p.m. to at least try catching the goldfish here. Let's make the most of it. And it is candy day as well. I need to go and grab the birch water. This is going to be a very profitable day. Between the truffle chocolate bars and the candy, today is going to be absolutely insane, I'm sure. Regardless of how much the truffle chocolate bar sells for. I trust the game when it says that it has a high sale price. As for what that sale price actually is, let's find out. Ooh, I see bubbles down there. Ooh, can I reach those bubbles? They might be a little bit too far. Oh, I can just barely reach those. It's got to be like a true, like, full cast just about. All right. This thing is glued to the bottom of the river. What is this creature? Is this a goldfish? Is this goldfish just hanging out at the bottom? It's not moving, man. Is it okay? Oh, it's a minnow. Okay. I was scared. I thought he died. Okay, this may be another minnow. Fish, are you okay? They're not fighting back very much, these minnows, although they don't have a lot of mass to fight with, I guess. Okay, this is not a minnow at the very least. I don't know how difficult a goldfish is gonna be. I would imagine not like that difficult, but... Oh. Every time, man. Every time it just, like, sticks to the bottom, it just makes me laugh. I'm like, what is going on with this fish? It's like even worse than a carp. Like, a carp barely moves. This fish moves, but, like, in, like, the least helpful direction ever. It just sticks right at the bottom. Oops, that's not going to be far enough for the bubbles here. It's okay, we got plenty of bait. Come on, man. I mean, it's only spring 2nd. We got... Oh, it's spring 2nd. It's Morris's birthday. Oh my gosh. Don't let me forget that. Okay. After this, after we're done here, whether we catch the goldfish or reach 5 p.m., the next step after this is to go grab money bags to give to Morris. I should have gone for that fishing treasure. Not plenty of time because it's done at 5 p.m. No, what I was going to say, I didn't finish my thought because I saw it's spring 2nd and then I got derailed. We have plenty of time because it's only spring 2nd. So, like, we have the entire season to see this through. I know those famous last words that, like, if we don't get it early and we, like, just keep on putting it off, then we'll never get it. But I have faith. We have a lot of time left this season to get it. If it dares to rear its ugly head. Cough, Holly, cough, snowman. At least this is something we're aware of, though. This is something we're aware of. At the time when we needed Holly and Snowman, we weren't aware that we needed Holly and Snowman. We weren't thinking far enough ahead. Maybe don't call it ugly. It's just a turn of expression. Don't blame me. Blame the English language. 4:40 p.m. Dude, I'm not going to catch this thing, am I? That's a new artifact, at least. Okay. Also, the minnow is cute. I would co-sign that. I like the minnow. Bro, he's not here. He's simply not here. Are we sure this is the right place? Or is he just, like, that rare? I could have fished a little bit more, but he would have been gone very quickly anyway. How you doing there, Kent? Okay, we gotta go and give Morris a gift here. Spooked me for a second. The lag was real right there. I've lived in the countryside all my life. Your farmland reminds me of home. Well, maybe it could be your home. Ooh. Are there any better gifts for Morris, by the way? Because money bags are all well and good. I don't mind giving him a money bag, but if we can give him like a high quality gift instead that actually has like a quality star attached to it, then we'd be in even better shape. I want to go to bed. He's going to mess me up. I had to slip in an ooh-woo at the last moment just for you, Antonia. Sap? Look, I fell for the Joja Cola trap one time before. I'm not gonna give Morris sap. You're not gonna force my hand on that one. I don't know if I have enough time to. I'll keep the anchor just in case. I might be able to get there in time. I think we just got to go for money bag. Let's just do it. If there is something that's like a high quality gift we could give him, then we probably don't have it. Or it would take like too long to go and find it. Ooh, can I make it to the museum here before it closes? Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, shoot, I ran into the freaking mailbox. Okay, well, that's fine. Wait, does it close at 6 p.m. in Expanded? It does, okay. Rip. See you, Gunther. Alright, Joja Mart surely isn't closed, though. They gotta milk the sunlight for all that it's worth. How's your day, Flip? Did you do anything productive? Depends on your definition of productivity. You may work on one of your projects later. It's good to keep yourself busy with something. So true, bestie. You fumbled it? That's okay. It's not like Fleeting Farm. The anchor will still be here tomorrow. We're fine. Alright, don't accidentally give Morris, like, fried egg or something. Happy birthday, Morris. Enjoy your bag of money. That's 8 hearts with Morris. What a delightful birthday surprise. Residents of Stardew Valley are truly generous at heart. I have a giant stack of accounting to get through today. Lots of people think paperwork is boring. I wouldn't call it exciting, but I do like to see the numbers balance out when we're running the store efficiently. Oh no, he's a spreadsheet guy. Wait, Morris, you and I have some common ground. I didn't think it could ever happen. Wait, he's a spreadsheet Andy? Oh my gosh. Just wanted to double check for any Morris Heart events that I may have unlocked there. Can't believe you agree with Morris on something. I can't believe it. If there was any one thing we were going to agree with him on, though, it would definitely be, like, spreadsheets. Nerd and proud. It is very satisfying when everything balances. He's got us on that one. Love the guy, hate the guy. You gotta admit, he's spitting straight facts with that. Alright. Let's go to the left of the farm here. And let's grab all of these goodies right here. Boom, boom, boom. We got our candy day. We gotta make sure we cook our candy here. Don't want to miss a single day of candy day. Otherwise, all the children that rely on our candy will be so disappointed. We've been selling candy for a while now. Do you think that Flip's got like an established brand out there in the world? Flips Dips or something like that? I don't know. That would be a good name maybe for like a like if we were selling like popsicles that were like chocolate dipped or something like that, but these are just like little bonbons. We need to hire like a marketing team. Come up with like a better branding. Flippin' Dots. That's pretty good. Whatever happened to Dippin' Dots? Do they still make Dippin' Dots? Surely they do. All right, money tree is ready is here as well. Let me check Grandpa's shed. I feel like we're probably pretty close to being ready on all that. That's what I was thinking. Oh, baby. Okay, we're probably not going to turn all of the fall seeds, or all of the common mushrooms into fall seeds tonight and plant them, but we might as well turn around and do more of them here in the near future, so that we have access to as many hazelnuts as we're going to need. Because I have a feeling that once we see the value of this chocolate truffle bar at the end of the day here, we're going to be quite happy with what we see. You got ignored again? What did you say, Mary Pro? Wait, all caps? And then you said nothing. It's silver. Wait. Grab a new money bag, it's silver. Oh, we did have silver quality money bag. Wait, you're right. Oh, okay, that's on me. I literally was just not paying attention. I was so focused on just getting to Morris and giving him a gift. That's on me. Alright, let's leave all this stuff behind. I'll take the hazelnuts with me. There we go. I guess I can also do this, actually, now that I think about it. I can start the seed maker process. Okay. Not bad. Oh, wait, isn't it actually more efficient to, like, craft some of them into... Well, I could save some hazelnuts to actually craft some more fall seeds here. You know what? I might do that. Because the truffles are going to be pretty slow trickling in anyway. So let me save some of this. I'll set aside just, like... some of that. And then we can craft some fall seeds there. That's probably the better play, because that'll allow us to, like, fill this up very easily. But for right now, we'll just leave that. Okay. Back to the farm here. Got a good amount of oak resin, so we'll need to invest in some kegs in the near future here. That's the wrong chest. You haven't encountered any crows yet? Do better. Actually, maybe you're doing so well that you're keeping the crows away in the first place. So you know what? Good job. Keep up the great work. All right. 20 birch syrup, 20 candies. We got that ritual down pat. Put those in there. I used up all the sap in my inventory already, so we're good on that. Chat, I'm so excited. I'm so excited! I'm gonna sell the rest of these, because we're gonna start getting silver quality ones as well. We're gonna make so much money tonight. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this, chat, because I'm not ready for this. And if I'm not ready for this, who could possibly be ready for this? But I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. So let's go ahead and sleep for the night. And let's see what kind of money we're making here. That was our final day, by the way. Once we see how much money we're making, we're gonna close up stream here. Because I want to do a shorter stream today. Alright, moment of truth. How much money is a truffle chocolate bar worth? My guess was 4,500. Where do we land here? There's gonna be so much money, man. There's gonna be so much money. That's a lot of freaking money. That's a lot of money. 4,500. Exactly 4,500. Wait, did I have that somewhere lodged in my brain? Why is that actually spot on? Am I just really that smart? Or what, did someone say that in chat previously and my brain latched onto it without me realizing? Rigged? I'm very happy with that. I mean, that's a huge amount of money, dude. That's a huge profit boost. Even if you use like pretty high quality ingredients, that's a significant profit boost, I'm pretty sure. $4,500. Absolutely outstanding. The candy business has never been sweeter than it is today. 13,500 from 3 chocolate bars. Keep the good times rolling. What's our next candy target? Do we have more candies that we're still targeting? I don't know. That's a great note to end things off on, though. Chat, thank you very much for joining me on this leg of our Stardew Expanded adventure. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. Well, we'll see. Because, like I said, I do have other projects I want to work on. So maybe I won't stream tomorrow. We'll see. Either tomorrow or Friday I'll stream, maybe both. At least one, not neither. Do the math from there. What about the goldfish? We'll come back and get that in the near future here. If I do stream tomorrow, it probably will just be more Stardew Expanded or something like that. I want to keep going on Stardew Expanded. Now that we're back into spring, I want to keep this momentum going a little bit. I want to, like, maintain this series a little bit better, because I've been bad about that, about leaving it for, like, weeks at a time. So hopefully another Stardew Expanded stream either later this week or next week sometime. Won't be long until you see Flip again, though. Don't worry. Thank you for being here. Do we have anyone we can raid today? Do we have any raidable streamers here? Let's have a look here. Any of my friends live on YouTube? Something tells me Evolution is not live, because I saw her. She's in chat literally right now. Emma, go live right now so I can raid you. The only person I have live on YouTube is Ludwig that I'm following, but I don't think that'd be a good raid target. What about on Twitch? Do I have, like, Algo live on Twitch that I can, like, send people across platform to Twitch? No, no one live on Twitch right now either. All right. No raid at the end of the day here. That's fine. It's what we're used to ultimately anyway. Our default mode for a long time has been no raid, because I just always forget to do it. I always forget that it's a thing, to be honest with you. Thank you for joining me today, chat. I hope you had a wonderful time. I will see you whenever I see you next. Either it be tomorrow or Friday or whenever our paths may cross again. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Be good to yourself as well, of course. And until next time, this is Argon Matrix signing on out. Thank you and have a good one, friends. Bye-bye.